Hello, everybody. Except Nerf, because Nerf is mean. Hello, everyone. Yes, everyone is here right on the dot. Everyone is here on the dot today. Ooh, wait, is the gain still up? It is. Let me turn that down. We don't need. I don't need to be that loud. There's no reason for gain to be on.
I'll wait.
You
are not.
Hello, everybody. That's only because you started messaging in the chat like 30 minutes before stream. But it's most likely a chill day. It's gonna be a chill day. We're gonna work on Nightwave stuff as well as just like slowly working on getting different frames farmed out still.
Nerf wants you to call him out accurately.
Okay, I'm
apparently
sorry.
He's been in there
minutes.
for 40 minutes. He's like, if you're gonna call me out accurately.
So sorry. But I'm not saying that out loud. Nerf is like, God damn it, Nina. The moment the moment you get in this chat. Some say we bring out the worst in her, but maybe we bring out the best. But yeah, we were looking at things and I was asking about Sevagoth. I was like, how does one get Sevagoth? And we learned it was doing the one thing in the one thing, which requires maybe, well, we weren't sure. You actually have to crack relics in the, yeah, it does require Railjack. Do you have to crack a relic, or could it be where you go in and you're just like shitstorming it, pretending you have a relic on? Also, the problem is I have no void. Well, actually, I have some void traces, but I think you need one. I never ran without one. That'd be a curious thing. Like, obviously, I don't know, like, you would get lucky enough to actually see a drop to know, like, you know, like, it's still
right.
luck-based if it will even drop.
Find out if that 10% happens because you had the relic on or not.
Yeah! Which is a problem. Thank you for the resub to Hatter!
Hey!
Thank you for the 5 months! 5 months. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, yeah. But there is, God damn it. Where's my voice going? But there is like frames we need to work on. So we were like,
God,
well, we could do two things at once.
No, fuck this.
But I was curious, but at the same time, who knows how many runs it would take to even get a piece to show up?
Right?
So that might need to be a offline experiment one day. I'd rather do two things at once. But I am curious. You know. They'll pop up. Because when we do survivals and stuff like that, normally, and we decide not to crack a relic, we just put in no relic and just do the void trace farm. We do get the things for like completing each 5 thing of the survival or the defense or whatever it is. So I would assume that yes.
Right?
Okay, so Baruch was the one that we were like, we both need stuff from it, and we both had the same piece. You had the systems and the chassis for it too.
Yeah. I need the blueprint and the neuroptics, which is on a lith and on an axie.
You have one Baruch. Oh, Prime. Sorry, I do have Baruch. I actually farmed out the parts to make him recently and finished him last stream, I think, or in between last stream and this stream. I farmed out the pieces I needed for Baruch.
I think in between. We got Grendel last week.
Yeah, we got Grendel last week. And I got him. He's done. He's also done. He's over here now too. Done.
Yeah, sorry, Nerf.
It was so easy, Nerf. Like it was a cakewalk.
Yeah.
It wasn't that fun.
Yeah, it was a lot easier than either of us were expecting it to be, frankly.
We were mildly sad about how easy it was. The only one that was slightly difficult was the fucking extract, whatever, the oh god, what are you?
Did we do an extraction? Or an excavation?
Yeah, we did an excavation. Yeah, the last one was an excavation. Remember, it was kind of annoying because...
Yeah, the excavation was the only one that was kind of a little hard, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So Baruch had the prime blueprint on a lith. And then it was... Oh, it's the chassis. What? Oh god, I've already forgotten. Neuroptics? Already forgotten.
For which? We need the blueprint and the neuroptics.
Okay.
I have a list up. I have a list up. My memory is not better than yours.
Okay, so the neuroptics are also they're also rare. Well, that gives me a problem. I need void traces. To be able to spam run these things, I'm going to need void traces. Because both of them are rares. Maybe we are going to find out if we have the option. No, because we just would need to do... Is there a survival? I will buy a freaking 3-day thing. If it means I can get more void traces going again. I would do it. I would do it, man. Axie survival. Oh, there's a lith survival. In Void Storms.
Oh yeah.
So we could do void trace farming. Give me the booster. You don't understand my bad luck with void trace farming, okay? Like, I need it. I can't. You don't understand. Every time I farm without a booster, I don't farm. Nothing happens. It sucks.
I'm so far away from that Warframe slot still. I might just end up buying a slot. I'm honest. I'm not a very patient person.
I can't be bothered.
This is why you don't do drugs.
So what can I say? Actually, my plat's looking bad. I'm like down. I'm past 2K plat again. If I need a booster, this is gonna take a million fucking years. My luck is like a 0 chance for. I was hoping some of them wouldn't be rare, so that we could.
Right.
The other one was like Idolin Hildred?
Yeah, the only Hildren pieces I need are gold and silver, so I don't know what the other ones are.
I forgot to spell her name.
Hild.
none of her prime pieces. Actually grew from, I don't, the blueprint. I thought I had more for her.
Just sworn that we'd done a lot at that point.
Sounds like an excuse. Yeah. Or is it Gara I need? I thought it was Garuda I needed. Hold up. Yeah, Gara is the one I have. Garuda. Weird, I really thought I had more pieces for Garuda. That's confusing. My brain.
Yeah.
I had like...
It's just all those normal Garuda pieces sitting there confusing you. That's all.
Yeah.
They
Those
tricked
extra
you.
Garuda pieces.
Tricky. Tricky normal Garuda pieces.
Oh. What are we doing?
Nerf wants us to go to a dojo. I don't know.
Have relics.
I don't know. I assume he wants to throw something at you, so we'll start moving.
Well, the thing that... What is he gonna give me, like... What, I don't know. What's happening? What are you doing?
What you up to, Nerf?
What are you doing? First Nightwave done. Oh, did we have to go to the dojo for a Nightwave? Oh, he took us to one of the open space, the featured ones. Nice.
Yeah, you need to go to one of the featured ones.
And ready to party.
Look, it's a big dragon. Look, another dragon. I feel like I'm fucking in World of Warcraft all of a sudden.
What happens if I jump off the edge?
Deathwing. They both look like Deathwing. They both look like two versions of Deathwing, actually. This is why my dojo leader doesn't give me permission to decorate. What, would you do something like this? Deathwing versus Deathwing?
Yay!
It's pretty great. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it hilariously looks like both versions of Deathwing from World of Warcraft.
You're on top of the dragon.
Nice.
Rawr.
I love like the backdrop. Like it just looks so good. Lost with Ruffles is I think they're monsters from the Monster Hunter. Oh, wagon from the... Nope. God damn.
I almost made it.
He goes dragon mode. I could definitely see it being Monster Hunter stuff. it's just really funny because it looks like past Deathwing and future Death. Well, I guess they're both past because Deathwing is dead. But spoilers for World of Warcraft.
Wow. You just gonna spoil everybody.
Yep, spoilers. Never would have guessed by the name.
Well, sure, it was probably called Deathwing before it died.
Yes, he was called Deathwing before he died. Well, that's not his actual name. He changed his name when he went evil. You know, as people do when they go evil.
Yes, you do.
They
As you do when you go evil, you change your name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very Darth Vader of him to become Deathwing. Before Deathwing, he got Rotten Wing. No. He had like a normal fucking name. He had like a human name. Like a normal, well, human-esque, you know, a dragon human name. But... I think it was Netheria? Oh god, I can't remember Deathwing. I think it was Netheria.
Well, I never played
I
WoW.
don't know.
Well, aside from the brief forage into it, I had the once,
What's on your mind,
Yeah.
dreamers?
which didn't
I don't
amount to
remember off the top
anything.
of my head. Because he's been called Deathwing ever since. So normally when it goes deep lore history as like lore from like the original Warcraft games, my brain just kind of breaks. Late giant. Oh my god. Is even. Okay. Now we have to regroup though.
Yeah. I went to that dojo for nothing. I'd already done that bit. That's okay. I got to play on a dragon, so you know,
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
play on a
happy.
dragon. It's fine. It worked out as intended.
What's funny is I may very well have gone to that dojo to begin with, and I didn't wait long enough for everything to load in. I just let it go, and then I left again because the lag was something fierce.
Switch to evil to get a different name. Get back good to get a cooler name and keep the cool skin. Yep. Okay, so since I need like all the pieces except the blueprint, does that mean we could maybe start with one? What do we got for
Nina.
Nina? Am I on the one? I'm waiting for that day for her to just suddenly stop typing and Nerf be like, I took her computer away. Then her on her phone later being like, he's so mean, he took my computer away. But I still have my phone. God, there's like not even really that are common. Out of luck. The blueprint, that's the common, sounds about right. He's just gonna unconnect the internet soon. We're gonna completely lose Nerf soon. He's gonna just unconnect the internet. He's just gonna be like, I'm done. I don't need the internet. Oh. I guess the chassis is on one of the ones that's already been put to Radiant. I could run this.
Yeah, there you go.
The Meso. To be honest, I just internally die. Oh. No, no. I don't want to hear him talk. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to click out of it. Alright, Meso. Skirmish. Growth locked. Well, that went far. I can't do any Mesos. They're all locked for me.
How are they locked for you?
Well, they're both, well, I'm looking at,
Yeah, no, they're Railjack. I'm wondering why would they be
I just don't think we've ever
you?
done the Saturn stuff. I don't think I've really done Saturn yet. To be honest, it's not like I do Railjack that often. I think the most that we worked on was we unlocked all of Earth, I think. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry.
Though.
Bad. Yeah, I unlocked all of Earth, and I was working on Venus, I think. Because it looks like there's only 2 left on Venus.
I didn't even realize... No, but you've got, like, others... That's... I don't understand.
Well, you guys have, like, brought me to other places. I just think I've never been brought to Saturn.
Well, yeah,
before.
but, it's like... Pluto and stuff like that are available for you.
Well, actually, no, but when I come to Saturn, I can't... Like, I cannot click on Saturn at all.
Yeah, no, it's really weird that Saturn isn't showing any of the places for you.
Your star chart is messed up because of our jumps. Makes sense. It's just I have access everywhere else. I just don't have access to Saturn. I guess we've never gone to Saturn.
Well, we would have gone to Saturn when we were doing the liches.
You only jump to planets where you fired. Well, how do we unlock Saturn then? How is one actually supposed to unlock these planets? Is it like you finish all the ones on Venus? By fully doing either Venus or Neptune. So what, we just need to finish the last 2 on Venus and it should unlock Saturn? Maybe? Neptune is also only 2. A spy? Alright guys, do a spy mission for me. Hey! My Railjack is not a wreckage! Thank you. But we could switch. We could switch. You could take over the group if you want to take over the group. If you want to use your ship, Nerf, that's fine. It's a flying avocado. If you want, can I just give you lead? I don't allow that, do they? If he queues for it, does that do it though?
No, I think we still use your ship, but it's fine. It's a lower level one, so.
My ship pretty much
Yeah,
almost has all the same
fine.
guns as, you know. My ship is just the same as Lunos's ship. Y'all dishing on my poor ship. I put effort into my ship. It's still a flying avocado. Copycat, even worse. Hey, I can't help it that Jess liked the guns on Sis's one. Jess said she didn't like the guns that I had. And so I made my guns the same as what Lunos had because that's what Jess wanted. Words are really hard today. I don't know why. I feel like I'm trying to talk and it's just like breaking. It's gonna sink in space. For a moment I was confused why that was bullshit.
Space. All units, target the freeloaders. Disable priority targets.
Pucka, like,
prior to
was that
boarding the
accurate?
capital ship. Send
like,
the
did it make
Railjack
any
some
sense?
RX units from the auto factory. Let's make this personal. Send in a cruise ship. Cruise ship on scope.
Do.
Crew, we have been boarded. Tell them
Now we just have to
we're
get
not
inside.
buying. Priority targets neutralized. Next up, capital ship.
He hasn't even
Battery
said
crews,
anything and he's yelling
launch
at me.
torpedoes. Ram sled
He's like,
teams
Nina, I need your
neutralized.
German. Oh. We there? We're already there?
Yeah. All we needed to do was destroy some security nodes.
Oh, okay. Nice, I was just trying to keep up with chat. Everything's done already. Nice.
Torpedoes locked.
He has
Target
written
in
everything
range.
right.
Fire.
And I am horny whenever I want. She's like, I'll be
Boarding
horny when I want to be
operation
horny.
Sending full away crew.
She's
5,
horny on main. What can we
4,
say?
3, 2, 1, 0.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive
forbidden
enemy
cake,
information.
Engage. Oh, for void's sake.
Alright, I'll head towards B.
Find them, kill them, and do not
I
speak
will
to me
head towards
until it is done.
And this will probably make it. I do. Waiting for them. Sailing on by.
Strong number. Nerf, get the fuck out of here. You're supposed to be over at C, you asshole.
Oh, I'm still running to see. I still haven't even made it there yet. God. I made it. There he goes, running away. He still made it. He still made it before I could do it. He still made it first. I ran all the way there and he stopped at yours. That's how fucking slow.
Yes.
It's fine. I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna bring the elevator back up. He can figure it out. I'm sure there's a way to call it.
Right.
I like knew it was gonna happen. I was like, yeah, he's gonna make it. No matter, he's still gonna make it by the time I get there. Even though he stopped. I'm so, because I don't bullet jump or things like that. So normally they make it before I do anyways.
Yeah, I think he came into mind to try and steal the thing from me, and I'd already started it, so he wasn't able
I
to.
want RX robots on that railjack.
That sounds about right.
Launch ram sleds.
He's going for.
No, but we should totally go for it. Whee! Extra thingy!
If you could have heard his
That's right, he was trying to beat me to mine so that he can start it.
We are boarded.
Get your fucking back out of my way!
Look away. Return to stations. We can clean up later.
fucking my Meg has booty. Oh god, what is he doing? Nerf, what are you doing? Stop it, bad nerf.
Derelict boarded.
Hiding, I'm going downstairs. I'm gonna be down in the cockpit of the avocado. He was like doing fucking barrel whirls or something. The ship just started like circling. I was like, oh god. Oh, it kind of looked like you were suddenly doing barrel rolls with the ship, and I'm just like, oh god, I don't want to be on the ship right now. The avocado pit, yep.
No, I intentionally parked the ship facing backwards so that nobody would be able to use the slingshot.
Oh. Oh. Oh man. Because he does have a little bit of a booty. His essence of booty.
Oh, wait, what happened? Did I just run through and not get
Play
it?
an emo? Oh, okay.
I did run through and not get it. I spaced out somewhere. Very annoyed now. I'm going to start out. I spaced out and ran past it at some point. Ah!
I couldn't
God
help
damn
myself. I was like, sure, I'll play this one. It looks so dumb on Necros. It's hilarious.
Where is it?
Uh-oh.
problem
Uh-oh,
is
Rusty's
that
in
it's-
here and he's yelling at me.
Okay. I understand now.
Oh. He's covered in vines. He's decaying. He's a decaying, and he's covered in vines. Earth has taken him back. He is smoking hot, yep.
Okay, go the
Yep,
correct
yep.
way this time.
He's decayed so far that the Earth is taking him back over.
Decrypting archives.
The way the knees move on
I
this
find
one,
this
though,
Interesting.
like, look at his... Obviously, I'm trying to not make you guys have to stare at his feet. But look at the way that his knees are moving. Like, knowing what this looked like on Wisp just makes this a really funny looking to me. Oh. Oh, this... Okay. The other one that needs to be done. Necro no booty. Yeah, Necros really doesn't got a booty on him, like, at all. He's, bootyless. It's a defense. The defense mission.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Nino's like, I'm gonna try to do the dance now, too.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Necros is the lord of the underworld, so he don't have a booty. Oh no, I'm invisible. No one will find me now.
On
Oh,
approach.
I'm not invisible.
Gear up.
We don't really got
You
much of a
are on
booty,
bodyguard duty.
but he's got some shoulders on him. He's all shoulders.
Tenno in the sector. Terminate them. Priority 1. Crew, disable priority targets before hitting that capital ship. Instruct the tether power plant to fortify all
Irv and I are just like standing here, like just looking pretty on screen while Luna's in the background actually doing the mission. He looks like a prehistoric vine man. The Earth has taken him back. Uh-oh. Nerf is trying to steal.
I want more firepower out there. Launch one of our cruise ships. Launch ramps.
You can do it, Luna. I believe in you. You don't need us. You don't need our helping or anything. You're fine.
That's okay. I just got one of the Nightwave things done for exploding the cruise ship. So
Oh wait, I have to explode a cruise ship? Hold on.
no, I'm gonna explode the next one too.
Nope, I'm already in it. You can't stop me.
There, explode that one.
Fires. Push all
Luno,
ships
not
to the
Luna.
limit. Tether power plant to full
Luno.
output.
It is in
Luno.
fact Lunos, not Lunas.
Stand down.
It's one of the small sticklers I'll have with it. It is actually Lunos with an O.
Strategic targets eliminated. Time for the main event. Ship secure. Good work. Tenno disembarking. We need heavy ordnance. Fire torpedoes.
I was just too busy looking at prehistoric. I have returned to the earth. I am the Necros that returned to the earth. I melted away so much that I am just one with Earth again.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
I'm not sure how much help I'm gonna be with fucking
Oh,
Gara.
I
but
told you it was a defense. I did more.
there was nothing I could do about it. We were in the ship. I don't think I could change my
I thought
my
maybe you could
equipment in
change
the
in
ship.
the ship.
Those Tenno are
I don't
not
think so. Do
eliminated.
that.
Ah, it's
There
fine.
will be no bonuses for anyone.
I know. Slip it out.
Friends. Oh, no chocolate cake. I think my cat's still out, actually. Yep, Ruffles is still out. I was doing the stuff. Going down. I'm yelling timber. Thank you for love. Call of Ducky. 25 kills. Unlocks the nuke boss. magical duck inbound. Fine. Yes, the thief body. Because he likes his wine. Everything's all weird sounding.
Her skills aren't useful for anything right now, except for keeping me amused.
Yeah. Some wine and necrosis. The vines are one with his body. What happens when you start decaying? Now it just happened. Look at him. His insides are on the outside. He keeps coming in here and just like yelling at me, walking around in a circle on the floor around me. And then he just leaves. Been standing right here the like entire time.
Nope, that was the wrong one. Hold on. Wrong moat.
Letting the enemies come to us, it's fine. Chaotic lawful, pretty much. He's like, where am I?
Mission success. Take 5.
Being your girlfriend is not allowed.
No, a new one has to be added to the to the alignment chart.
Yeah, a new one is added to the alignment chart, right? Dead set in the middle, lawful horny. Oh. Okay.
Nice place.
Oh, still no Saturn. Oh, wait! No, there is a Saturn! Not the mess I have access to, but I do now have a Saturn. We probably should fix what our stuff is, though.
We have a derelict vessel on scope.
Well, it's a skirmish. I guess that's always on the ship, really, isn't it?
Pretty much. Well, there's typically off-ship stuff that needs to be done as well during a skirmish.
Tenno, on board derelict.
It'll be like destroy a bunch of ships, and then like do these other extra missions.
Torture someone long enough,
Alright, well that
Do
gets
these
us
extra
Saturn
things
unlocked.
where you have to do the hacking, or you got to kill the person. Wow.
Okay, so I have to like kill the
Fucker.
person.
You tell her, Rusty. Yeah.
Good? No, not good.
Nothing's
Hey,
good.
no, that's my coffee. That's not for kitties. I don't know if
Decrypting
I don't know if
archives.
the microphone is actually
Crew,
picking him
you
up.
might
It
find
might
this
just be Discord
interesting.
picking him up. I'm not.
Oh man, that's even better if it's just me hearing.
Yeah, I feel like you get to hear his cries.
Please let me vote.
Well,
We'll
moon
let me
dance. Yeah, vomit would be the same color as my ship. You would never know. Do you not accept it, or is it?
Yeah, it wasn't letting me, so just force it. Yeah, I tried multiple times and it would not let me vote. See, if I thought about it, I would have at least switched to this
That's the
stupid
last of
fucking
them.
bow.
Objective is secure. That's no problem.
Well, I said, I'm like, do we want to go back to the dojo just so you could fix your character before?
The Grineer call their missile batteries a persistent reminder of Grineer superiority and dominance. I call them practice. Objectives marked. Incoming fighters, get to stations.
They pretend to be useful.
Nerf had that skill.
We have one less crew ship to be concerned with.
I'm so
Direct
bad at
attention to
firing.
remaining targets. Grineer crew ship has translated in sector. Enemy fighters down 50%.
It's cool that you could be in other people's ships and still have access to your
Scratch one crew ship.
skills.
What's this gun? What's this gun like? I don't remember which gun is,
Sled launch. Optimists inbound.
oh,
Fighters neutralized. The enemy have called in a crew ship. Situation evolving. Crew, get inside that missile battery. Objective, expose the core's radiators. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
oh shit, we probably need to put more missiles in it.
We probably need more missiles, yeah.
I was like, why isn't he not firing at them? Like, oh, because we've already like fired at a couple of them. There might not be any more in there.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated.
All right.
Focus on remaining
Here, I'll add a
targets.
little more charges.
Now somebody go in and do that part.
Latino has exited the Railjack.
I believe Nerf has gone in.
Oh yeah, it looks like Nerf's gone already. Done it already.
Rude.
Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire.
Where it is. Shoot it.
Radiator down. Away crew. Expose the next radiator.
I'm gonna go underneath here because this thing's kicking the shit out of your ship.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Radiator exposed. Open fire.
I'm just like, oh, there's all these like horrible guns up top here, and they're shooting the shit out of your ship.
Wanna put the
Core
shield up?
is vulnerable. Marking sensitive systems. Trash the place.
This isn't the shield thing that like weird that like you can like see it.
Well, I don't think that really protects
Missile
the ship.
battery
It just means you can do
internals
that,
slacked.
and you get shit.
Oh, okay. So it really just helps with like running into things. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
don't think it
Objectives
necessarily
Local scavengers will have that place stripped in a matter of
means
seconds. No further
protects
action
it?
needed.
I could be wrong though.
Okay, it's more just a ram. Okay. To let you be able to ram.
I could at least be leveling my stupid plasma right now.
Yeah, we could go back to the dojo real quick so you could.
Yeah, so I could at least be
Something
leveling
good.
stupid plasma, not that I'm ever going to use it.
Yeah, we'll go back to the dry dock and then we'll go back and finish off what we're doing.
Also be playing something other than Ivara, who's not very useful.
I'm gonna put
She's
wisdom.
really only
Oh.
helpful for me for spy missions.
Actually, no. I'll keep. Friends are fun. Melting things and friends? How can you not?
Yeah.
For the case you can't even tie her out. She'll like it too much if you tie her up. Like all of this to just fucking run the thing.
Right.
We're like, we're gonna do two things at once. Instead, we have to unlock Saturn first so we could do anything. Ugh. I guess this is an important thing. It's a thing I've needed to do, and at least, like, it'll be easier because I'm not having to try to do it by myself. I have people, like, carrying me. Alright, and then I'll cue this up for when you guys. Yeah, I don't think the microphone picks him up any. But you're hearing him.
Right?
So it should be picking him up.
I heard him that time. I didn't hear him every time. He was particularly loud that last time.
Coming in and yelling at me. Well, I think this last couple of times he's jumped up on his perch and yelled at me instead of like walking around me yelling. But now he keeps trying to climb in front of onto the computer desk. You're not gonna get into my lap. You're gonna just try to stand right in front of me. He's like, I don't care. Here, I'll put you on my lap, and then you will immediately decide you don't want to be there. He's just standing here like, oh, what now? What? Is this not what you wanted? Kept trying to climb over here. Like, no, but you need to be petting me. Can't. I don't want to just sit here. I don't want to just stand here. I want.
They have launched fighters.
Yee.
Missile battery. Standard op. If we do not dig the Grenier out now, they will reinforce.
The hell are they?
Then it becomes a
I
whole
don't know
other
which
Stop
one they
moving.
should. Hey, I shot that thing.
Nice.
Doing it. I'm killing things. Give me go. See, it worked out that I played Star Citizen, so I understood kind of how the fighting
Enemy
works a lot
pilots
like
are
it does in Star
panicking.
Citizen.
Keep it up.
So just making me learn how to play that game did help.
Cruise ship.
Enemy morale has broken. Fighters are peeling off. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye. They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in.
2 cruise ships up here.
Ram sled launch detected. Looks like a party. Oh look, a boarding party. Crew, if you would. Cruise ship down. That clears up some space. Fire crew, attention needed. Flames extinguished. Ship secured. De-escalating. Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Missile battery. It has to go. Standard op. Infiltrate and slag the core. Execute.
I'm hiding underneath here in the hopes the other things can't hit us.
There it is. Blast that
Seems to be
radiator.
working.
Yeah.
One down. One to go. Radiator naked. Hit them with all we have got.
Like how I put Rusty in my lap, he decided, no, I don't want to be here. And
Opportunity.
he finally lays
Core
down
is
in his little
exposed.
area. Just curls.
Away crew.
He
Wrecking
got what he
time.
wanted, he immediately
Destroy
realized
large
it's not
components.
actually what he wants and left.
Know what I love about this ship? Everyone pulls their weight. I've been on Veil ships where we had freeloaders.
Woohoo.
Yeah, there's definitely no freeloaders on this ship, dude. Nope. Everyone's doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing and helping. Nope.
Hit and run. Good job. Let's move on. Targets eliminated. Missile battery neutralized. I will notify the Australs.
Another skirmish. Wow, it's just a bunch of
A
skirmishes.
rec center.
What's a void? Oh wait, does that mean I finally unlocked the thing?
We need a pilot.
Oh no, I did.
We need a pilot.
Why is it yelling at us about a pilot?
We need a pilot.
Oh my god, I get it! We need a pilot! Shut up, please!
We need a pilot.
Oh no, make it stop! Alright, I'm gonna put this in.
There, what if I just sit
This is
in
the
here, Alicia?
Garuda, the Garuda piece. I've already
We
forgotten
need
what
a
piece it
pilot.
was. But it was the Garuda piece.
We need a pilot.
Oh my god, I get it! Can I just get, what if I get in the pilot seat? Will he shut
we
up?
Need a pilot.
Nope, nope, he's still gonna say.
Threats inbound.
Kenny, I
Take
need
the
to know
guns.
what Garuda piece it is.
It was. Hold on, let me restart it. What if I restart it? My brain just like decided to die for a second. Let's try this again. Okay. It was the chassis. That's what it was. It was the chassis.
Okay.
Yeah, like my brain was
The
just like,
problem
nope.
is I have a whole bunch of relics with Garuda on them.
My brain was just like, nope.
And I was not watching the stream, so I did not see which one you picked.
The chassis. Hey, but it stopped the guy from saying we need to freaking... Because he would not stop. But he finally stopped. Press L?
Hull integrity compromised. We need repairs. Hull integrity compromised.
Oh yeah,
We
you
need
literally
repairs.
like watch them. Why is it like saying all these
Hull
things?
integrity compromised. We need repairs.
There's no repairs. Everything's fine.
Another job well executed.
Oh, my ship is
We
breaking?
need a pilot. Void storm rolling in. Batten down the hatches. We need a pilot.
We don't need a pilot. There's
The missile battery is disrupting civilian traffic in this sector.
Teflon.
This intimidation
The
cannot be allowed
Teflon.
to
You
stand.
broke, man.
Marking objectives. Grenier interceptors alerted. Contact imminent. Good luck. We need a pilot.
We don't need a pilot. Shut up, please.
Void storms mean a high probability of void fissures forming
fuck.
inside nearby vessels.
Just constantly, we
Be on
need a
high
pilot.
alert.
Crew, time is wasting. Crew, hurry. Caution. Void sink detected aboard that vessel. Complete the objective quickly. Let us move things along. Unwelcome visitors inbound. Prepare to repel. Maintain anti-fighter cover. They are about to break. Gunner, report to artillery station. Target, missile battery. Orders, infiltrate. Objective, expose radiators. Destroy core. Scratch one crew ship. Gunner, report to artillery station. Gunner, report to artillery station. Hull breach. Immediate repair required. We need a pilot. Crew ship down. That clears up some space.
Did he kill them all?
Crew, void sink formation detected near you. Repressurizing. Storm is becoming more severe. We need a pilot. Fighters on
The
attack.
screen is a little bit
Gunners,
glitched.
fire at will.
I'm trying to see like little spots where they say this is where to fire it.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Pretty.
Alert.
Everything's like
Enemy cruise ship has
creepy
translated
forward
into
bits for
sector.
me. Like, there's so much lag in the game right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of fighters around us.
Breach
Like,
sealed. Railjack integrity restored.
It's okay.
oh god, I'm trying to aim. So bad.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
No, you are not. You are not the only one with lag. Nerf it is bad in here for this round for some reason.
Incoming ground sleds about to ring the doorbell. Enemy fighters
Thank you,
on
Nerd.
the run. We need a pilot.
Because I know that's some skill that's part of his ship.
We have company. Premier cruise ship on scope.
Okay, we need to
We
disable
need
the
a
thingy.
pilot. We have one less crew
Yeah,
ship
well-
to be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. We need a pilot.
Yes. Now yes. We
need a
disable this
pilot.
thing a big thing so that it stops.
The thing is still being. We need a pilot.
Focus on remaining targets.
Literally every other second, we need a pilot. Don't need a pilot. They're right
Dropping
here.
snow out of
Look
air
at them. They're on the thing. They're piloting the ship. No pilot required.
Right? I'm right here.
We need a pilot.
We don't need a pilot. Safa, please. I can't take it any longer.
This is what you get for having somebody normally piloting the ship.
We need a pilot.
He just won't stop.
Okay.
He just keeps
Uh,
yelling.
Hopefully we're gonna get reactive
We're
from
short
somewhere
on
though. 'Cause
munitions.
Yeah, I've gotten
Get
3
to a
reactants,
forge
but
terminal.
hoping while he's in there, that's how he's gets the reactants.
I know this
No one's
storm
really
is
boarded this ship, which is
fucking up.
annoying. You wait for more things to spawn? Okay. Yeah, there's been not really that many people boarding the ship either for us to get people that way.
Yeah, he's
The ship
farming
okay?
them inside the thing.
Here, the ship was about to die.
Yeah, the storm is
That's it.
fucking
You
this up.
opened the relic. Finish your mission and
Okay,
we'll
we
take a
open
look
up the
inside.
relic. Can't wait to help with the shield.
Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator.
Just hull restoration.
We are
Well, I
short
guess I'm ready to
on
do hull
munitions.
restoration again if I need.
Get to a forge terminal. Ram sleds inbound. Prepare to repel boarders. Again.
Okay.
Ow!
Radiator naked. Hit them
Hurt.
with all we have got. We are
Yeah.
short on munitions. Get to a forge terminal. Destroy the core. Now.
Fine.
Key components marked. Destroy them.
I already have that.
That is the problem with missile
But we need
batteries.
the Gruta.
They are packed with explosives. Cook-off gutted the place.
Because
Moving on.
that's just like
Premier forces
basic.
routed from system. Missile battery rendered non-viable. Sector
Yeah.
secured. Closing
We're good on
dossier.
munition. Fine. Low on munition.
Well, we just finished the mission, so they probably reset
Oh, maybe?
or restocked.
We need a pilot.
I'm gonna lose it. He just keeps saying we need to pilot.
Maybe
We need a pilot.
maybe if we go back to the dry dock, it will.
Hopefully.
We need a pilot.
Hopefully. Because it's gotta be annoying for chat too to just hear constantly, we need a pilot.
What's funny is he's not saying any of that to me. I'm not hearing any of that. Ah.
Well, that Garuda piece felt like. Oh.
Yeah, that was Nerf. Nerf is a troll. That's what was happening.
You mean? What was Nerf doing?
Nerf was the one making Samara say, or not Samara's, but Sai say that. He sent it to me as a private message
What the heck?
on Warframe, going, should I say that I keep sending that order? Press L and you can direct orders to other players.
That is so fucking annoying. You
Troll.
said L to observe, and I was like, oh, that's cool. It's so rude.
Nerf, you troll.
You're like bothering the entirety of the chat. Like everyone's having to listen to that too, though. So rude. He's just over there cackling away, probably.
Oh my god.
Good time
Oh,
since I forgot
definitely.
to equip my chocolate cake. Hey, get your pet back. He was, yes.
It's like, yep, he's a troll.
Such a troll. Okay.
Oh, that was really funny though.
Very frustrating, man.
Like, that's hilarious that it wasn't coming through for me though.
Because he's sending it directly at me. I should probably, I don't know. Void traces are gonna suck. I don't have any void traces. I should have 200 now, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Almost 200. I would be able to do it twice, probably.
Yeah.
Like, in a really bad roll the second. We need a pilot! No! We're gonna kick you out.
Wow. Wow.
We have
Maybe
a pilot.
next round
She's
we will need a
perfect.
pilot.
She's a perfect pilot. Okay.
I'm a perfectly good pilot. I don't know a perfect pilot. That's pulling it a little too far.
Alright, well, do we want to start... I guess we could work on... I'm gonna see... Right, the prime blueprint on a list. It's on 2 different lists. We could try it once.
Yeah.
Because which ones? Is there certain proxies they have to be, or is it just void storms?
Neptune, Pluto, Veil, I believe, for Zevagah. Yeah.
Only ones that are Neptune. There's a Veil that's Axie. Neo. Any of the pieces on... It's Axie or Neo. Pass this out of the chat. Useless for this. What was the other one? Hildren. I got 2 Neo S17 that have the neuroptics for Hildren on them. I don't have a lot of... Oh, I guess I have the blueprint too on an Axie. What parts of Hildren do you need?
Hold on. I need her blueprint and her chassis, which is on an Axie and a Mesa.
Okay, well we could do the Axie for the blueprint and... Axie, that will give... So they're all, because it's, you said it was Pluto, Vale, and Neptune, so any of these axes would work. Okay.
Yeah.
Which would be the best one to do? This higher, well, I guess it's not. It's higher level. The lowest I think is 50.
Yeah.
Skirmishes are rather quickly. That's a 90 to 100. I don't know if my ship could handle that. Could my ship handle a 90 to 100? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. It's fine. I spam my ability.
Yeah, he's got that one that sends out like 50 billion bombs and shoots everything.
Oh. We could try it. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Upgrade this. God, like, pretty much everything else on this I do not need.
It's true, it's true. I have remote repair now too. Keep forgetting about it. Okay, so we're doing Hildren?
Yeah. Oh no, you don't have a Hildren relic? Kind of amazed that you don't have.
Well, I mean,
all people with.
I've got 19 of them, so I could just trade Nerf one.
That is true. You have a bunch of them. We are in the dojo.
Yeah, we're in the dojo, so like.
Well, it would give us another chance at Hildren. Would have it too. Okay, yeah, I can. Yeah. Oh, when you were helping Jinxie. Yeah, happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just, we're doing two things at once. We're like, well, work on pieces that we need. Oh my god, dude!
Wow, Nerf. Wow.
Wow, Nerf.
Apparently, I should have traded Nerf one that was leveled up all the way.
I guess so. Time to trade it for the one that's leveled up. Time to do a trade and he just gives back the one that is leveled up. Give me one.
I have
it is for her too. She needs it.
course, unfortunately, I already put mine in. Let's see. Can I... Can I do that
Uh-oh.
in here? Uh-oh.
No! Ah, God damn it, Nerf! You tried to send it on! I was getting ready just to cancel it again, and he left, which caused it to immediately start going.
Yeah. When you press deny, it kicks you from the group for some reason.
Yeah, don't press deny. It kicks you from the group. It kicks you from the group and starts it if everyone else is good. Oh man.
Yep, Griff's still here.
Yeah, I re-added him.
Yeah, I can trade you my one that's.
Oh yeah, she
Leveled
maxed
up.
out her void traces.
I didn't max it
Recently.
out, but I have like 1,300 out of 1,500, so.
Now here is the question. If one like queues for like a survival, it only counts as the mission itself, right? So you would only
Well,
get a
it said
chance.
It said the Sevagoth was on a drop A. Does that mean that, like, if we ran it twice, there would be 2 chances? Or just that there's just 1 chance? Since, like, with the survival, the first 2 rounds pull from A.
Okay. Oh, nice, my.
Yeah.
It did work. It did transfer over.
Cool. Mine's continued to go. It's at 77%.
Nice.
Wish I'd thought about it last night and just tried not having the stream itself, like, physically muted.
Yeah. Screaming again. Cat's walking around screaming again. Wants to be heard. Yeah. We all good now? You
Yeah.
safe? I didn't want to start it because we keep having to cancel it. Gonna get to the point where we would have to find things on axes that are. I guess that's the only problem. It requires it to be a high level.
Mm.
Oh, it's really. Oh, okay. There we go. It's fine. Woo-hoo-hoo. You have to burn the axie for him. Man. I come soon. Like Apollo, I will see you soon.
Attention, void storm imminent. This will get a little bumpy. Crew, time for housekeeping. Take out
Time
the
to
Vernier pulse turbine
try to shoot
and
you.
any resistance you encounter. Send a message.
10. Detecting void energy accumulation inside your objective. Fissures.
Multiple bogies. Man the guns. Cruise ship reinforcement has arrived.
Trying to shoot.
There is the cruise ship. There. Done it? Yeah, that looks okay. Oh, no. Too fast.
There's-
Where's the stupid things? There's the stupid things.
like trying to like see the circle to like shoot at it.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
I have horrible aim. I'm trying.
Ram sleds
Trying to grab that
inbound.
mod.
Roll out the welcome mat.
God, why is it so far away?
Firing it.
Yeah.
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space.
What's with that weird triangle? There's just
Enemy
like a weird
squadrons
triangle right
have
there.
maintained pressure.
Oh, the game is so glitchy today.
Yeah! There's just like in the shadows, there's just a triangle. A perfect triangle.
We need a pilot. Alert. Enemy fighters have been scrambled.
There's the cruise ship.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Ending. Doing it. So what do my 1, 2?
I have no idea. I don't even know what mine do.
I'll boost the turret damage. Cloak, I guess, still?
Gate crasher. Grenier cruise ship.
There we go, cruise ship.
Remaining fighters are being called off. Excellent. Ramsled launch detected. Looks like a party.
So pretty much I can use 2 currently.
A clumsy breach. Our invaders possess more enthusiasm than talent.
People on the ship.
Crew, fire on board. Location marked. Fires extinguished. Scrubbing atmosphere.
I'm down! Help me up! Finish me off!
Scratch one cruise ship.
Oh hey, we cracked.
There we go.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish
Alright.
your mission to find out what's
It's
inside.
not.
My poor guy was not strong enough to fight all those guys by himself.
Back to work.
Okay, hold still. Somebody blow up this cruise ship?
Oh, is there no one in the thing?
Well, I thought you were in the
Oh
thing.
no, he's down there. Oh, he
We
oh
have
had to
one
reload
less
again.
cruise
Oh, okay.
ship to be concerned with.
Like no, I've been on the turret trying to shoot things. I've been
Okay.
trying to
Strange
play
place for a hangar.
be useful.
Find out why it is here.
Maybe.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated.
Now I just have to find our cruise ship.
Grab that. Yep.
Alright, Wind. Have a good day. Bye.
Fast.
Unwelcome visitors inbound. Prepare to repel. We have been boarded. This is our home. Defend it. Fire
There
alert
it is.
resolved. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye. Ship secure. Everyone in one piece?
Okay.
Good. Scratch one cruise ship.
There's two things to do. I'm not sure which one this
Table
one
some
is.
stuff.
Okay.
Into you can upgrade your crew member.
There it is. Blast that radiator.
Yeah.
Might have to remember to go.
Expose the second radiator.
Hi, Jinxie.
Especially now, I could
Bingo.
probably give
Crew, trash
give
that
him
radiator.
the plasmor now that I have the
Experimental
plasmor.
Grineer war vessel.
Yeah.
Locked down tight. Take it for a spin.
And hi, Jinxie.
I want
How's
to
it
read its
going?
logs.
That should have been everything.
Oh. We're doing
It
random
will take
things.
some time to parse these millions of files.
Slightly working
Meantime,
towards Sevagoth.
enjoy your
parts.
new jets.
Now we need to destroy this one.
We have a pulse turbine strengthening enemy craft. Get on board and shut it down.
Oh, no.
Ateno has exited
I have
the
zero
Railjack.
idea where anybody is.
Yeah, I was like, where is Nerf? And he showed up right behind me, and then he immediately went right back down. I'm like, okay, never mind.
We probably teleported onto the ship and
Yeah, and then just painfully waiting for Diablo 4 to install. We need to be able to get my new dog. Oh,
Ooh, puppy.
Bobby.
All dogs are
That's always
puppies,
fun.
even big ones. Yeah, I don't think there's.
Radiator exposed.
Oh, there is a radiator
Open
here.
fire.
Okay.
Okay. Kind of need to be.
I wasn't sure if there was actually like anything to do out here.
So smart.
Exterior
Oh,
weak
sorry.
point exposed. Open fire.
Now we go for the bonus item.
Radiators destroyed. Away crew. Go for the core.
Is that on me? What is that?
That's Baruch's skill.
Oh, hey!
Hey, there we go.
Nice.
Pulse turbine rendered inoperative. Let us see how the enemy handles an even playing field. Turbine offline. I will spread the word that this sector has reopened. Solid work.
It would show up in the bonuses, right?
Key components
I'm gonna
marked.
restart my PC.
Destroy.
Okay.
Sensor readings indicate nearby derelict.
Bonus item.
Oh.
Crew, take what you can and get out. Remember what happened last time.
Know what I love about this ship? Everyone pulls their weight. I've been on Veil ships where
Well,
we
that.
freeloaders. One guy got so
Oh.
damn into it.
Yeah, well, that's one of the bummers is it's not like guaranteed that you're gonna get
Yeah.
it.
Which sucks. Now we have to figure out what we're gonna
But
do
we
now
got the
because
Hildren
we got
piece.
the Hildren piece, so that's great. But at the same time, I'm like, damn it, what now?
Decrypting archives. Crew.
Oh,
you
it
must
is gonna
find
turn
this
into us just
interesting.
doing this for void trade farming because it's just. I don't know if it's my PC or Twitch being an ass right now, but Twitch is doing all sorts of weird things. Oh. I don't know. Because there was a survival, and you guys were saying the survival one, we could do 2 waves of survival and we might have a chance at it?
Yeah.
That should be, oh, it's only going to be up for a minute. I don't think that's enough time for I don't, can you just get a booster from here? I don't know how one does that. I always go to the market thing. Assume you need to go because you have access. Oh. Oh. Alright, well, how does one actually get to the shop? No, this is a person.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because it's just the resource booster, right? It's not the drop. It's
Yeah, resource booster, not the drop chance.
purchase. Yeah, so you say purchase or self, not gift. Yeah. Well, that's useful. You have to make sure you don't buy it as a gift accident. And gift
I
it
think
to
if you
some
bought it as a
random
gift,
person.
it would want to know who you're sending it to.
All right. Oh no, no, not that. Ah, no. I was trying to look. I didn't want to click on that. Oh yeah, that one's gone. Damn. I didn't do it fast enough. The survival's gone. Little life hack. That's really cool that someone just made a profile that wish listed all the common things people would buy so you could just...
Okay, so then if you hit gift, it gives it to that profile accidentally.
Yeah, it'll give it to that person accidentally. Well, darn. That was the hope we were gonna... Now there's no survivals in the high end. Damn it. All right. Well, what do we got on a Neo then? Story. Let's just open up the exterminate, I guess. Do I have something that's just like a bunch? That's the problem. The Neos and stuff like that, I don't have a lot of different.
Yeah.
Let's see. That maybe has like a thing that we actually. Oh, this is literally just weapon. Not even a frame on this. That. Got an Insidious Neuroptic. Oh, there's something. Insidious Prime Neuroptics is on this. Do I have enough? Oh, I don't have enough. Really? I got like shit void traces? Wait, how many void traces did I get? I was at... I hate this game! How is it that I did 2 of them and I did not get enough to get... It must have gave me like
maybe
6
because
each
we
time.
haven't gone back to the dojo.
Maybe? Do you think it's just not giving me the void traces?
Maybe because
the
we
dojo?
haven't
I'm
like
curious.
gone back to the ship. It's not. It hasn't actually like given you the rewards for that last mission.
Hmm.
Because even if it gave you like the smallest amount of void traces possible, that would still be enough to get you from 95 to 100, I think.
I guess if anything, we're just wasting the time to hope that maybe survival shows up. Oh, meanwhile, can someone yell at my internet to hurry up because I don't want to wait another 4 hours. Yeah, that's my saddest moment of us moving is we currently have fiber and we have like a good fiber, and where we're moving doesn't have fiber. So we have to go back to not great internet anymore, and I'm really sad about it. Because Diablo took like maybe 10 to 15 minutes to... But obviously we had played during the beta, so it already had a big chunk of it. But it was so fast. It was so fast. It was so nice. And I'm so sad that I have to give it up. Crap, can I remember what it was now? Yeah, but what is internet like in Germany, though, Nerf? Shitty and expensive. It's here. No, this is my first taste of having good internet. I got to have good internet for what, like a year? But it should still be good enough internet to stream, because I did stream there before we moved here. I'm pretty sure everything was pretty much the same. Hopefully nothing will be a problem. I moved from somewhere that had download upload. Now we have download 25. I'm sorry to say, but that's still better than what the internet was that I dealt with for a long time. I grew up with really, really bad internet, so... It was the chassis, right? Or Nidius? No, not the chassis. What was it? Oh god, I have to read. Oh, it was the Neuroptics. Right, it was the Nidius for... Okay, yeah, I have 131. Okay, so I did have more. It was just in the thing. Okay. So the Neuroptics for Nidius. That's the one. I don't have Nidius. Maybe double. I already put the things in it, so if I didn't have it, it's. But I'm pretty sure I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have. Okay. I had worse before 130, but I didn't stream or play online video games back then, so I didn't care. I've always played online video games, so I've always suffered. It's the years of them being like, yeah, there's a new expansion to install, and I'm just like, well, I'm gonna hope I do it overnight and it works and everything's cool. A little bit of everything. Mostly we're working on, Zevagoth. We're trying to farm out Zevagoth. Or, well, I'm trying to farm out Zevagoth. I think both of them have Zevagoth. But in the same pattern, we're just, like, throwing in relics of items that we know that, like, we need for Warframes. For both Lunos and myself. She might have Nidius already, though.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I do have Nidius already. What piece are we going for?
The Neuroptics.
Okay.
I think we had talked about it before, and we had to come back over here. Nerfa can't down. Yeah, she can't use the internet. She's currently using it to download. I don't know, I guess we're gonna find out what type of mine it is. It's in space. It's a mine in space. Trying to stop the Diablo download to go play. Nerf, she might not even have the things that we need to be able to do any of the things that we're currently doing. He's so mean. No, don't pause your Diablo download. You said you had like 4 hours. You were gonna have to wait for it. So at this point, we're gonna probably have to do a Void Trace farm. I was just hoping a survival would show back up. That we could use for it. Because I'm gonna have to Void Trace farm soon. Maybe we'll just go do something else for a bit at that point. There's other night waves though.
Attention. Void
I can
storm
download it
imminent.
tonight while I sleep.
This will
Aww.
get a little bumpy.
But if you download it now, you can play it in the evening. That's true. You're gonna have a new dog. You won't have time in the evening.
The crew is not. Sweep and
Yeah, Carl has today off, and I asked him if he wanted to join us for the farming of things on stream, and he's like, "No, I'm playing Diablo 4." Because he finally can play it, so he's like, "No, I'm playing Diablo 4 today." I'm like, "Okay."
all
It's like, it's my
corpus
day off. I'm
craft.
playing Diablo 4.
Engage enemy Railjack. Disable all priority targets.
This is actually my least favorite
That
thing.
ship is
Don't really
nothing
care for
without
Railjack.
its crew. Launch ram sleds.
I'd rather be doing anything but Railjack because it makes me extremely sick, but
We need
this is
soldiers.
what we got.
Prep cruise ship for launch.
Alright.
We
Be on the other
have
side of the
boarded.
fucking
And
ship.
here is
There we go.
reading large translation signature. Cruise ship. The enemy have reinforced. We
Is It's impossible to organize a Destiny. Yeah, no, when a new game, like a big new game comes out, you're kind of out of luck.
Cannot blame them for trying. Ship secured. Launch torpedoes.
Apparently, Nursey said he's just gonna stand there and watch this time, so I'm gonna do everything.
Oxygen levels normalizing.
He's too busy typing in chat is what's happening.
Yep, he's too busy harassing Jinxie to come into the game to help with the game. Yeah,
Arming torpedoes, locking onto their signature, firing.
Yeah, but does she even have the relic we're trying to crack right this? You're throwing her into like a cracking situation. Or things being just thrown in. Why am I running around the ship? Because what else am I gonna fucking do? Actually, no, I have to go out now. They finally made it. Done. You leave Lunas alone or I'm gonna log out right now.
From here. Good luck.
Alright, let's go.
Eliminate all corpus threats.
Again, I don't like Railjack. It makes me sick. So I've already done enough, like, shooting of things currently. So I'm gonna be running around the fucking ship every once in a while, not doing shit. It's like, read the things. Motion sickness, that's why.
You let them get on board. Do not compound your failure by leaving them alive.
Lunas is live.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Okay, back with the soda. Nice. God, there's no rhyme or reason to our cracking, to be honest. So we might have to do something else for a bit. Well, this is helping.
Yeah.
Not having to be on the ship
Yeah,
chip
we've
anymore
been
and like
doing a lot of
something
Railjack,
different
so
is kind of nice. It's helping.
it's
Because
probably
I am now
time to
getting
do
called
something
out
that
for
isn't
just like
Railjack.
standing on the ship and running around in circles. I'm like, what do you expect? I'm getting sick, guys. Like, I can only do so much.
Yeah,
I've been going for 2 hours, man. Of Railjack for 2
We
hours.
can do something else.
Relics and corpus skulls, yep. I was hoping a survival would show up, but then it disappeared before we could do it. So that was
Yeah.
sad. Because we wanted to see if maybe there was a chance. Then it went bye-bye.
Dun,
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Yeah, I'm running around on a different ship, just running around in circles because yeah, I couldn't fight anymore because it made me sick. I was no longer doing what was required on the Railjack because I was getting sick. You guys are making me frustrated. I don't know how else to explain. I have motion sickness. I'm just running around in circles. Give me a break. Give me a break, man. Give me a break. I sick. I'm mentally and physically sick. You can start to excuse yourself for no reason. Oh god, missed it.
Notifying scavenger crews. The locals send their thanks.
Oh my god. We're getting like weirdly lucky. I don't know what's going on right now. It's all gonna fail us soon. I like the moment that we're like, yeah, let's just like throw this shit in. We're not gonna put like full effort into it is when we're getting all the fucking pieces. But every time we're like really working towards something is when it never drops. What is that?
As long as she runs in really big circles, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 hollow keys, sweet.
But still no Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's because we want Sevagoth. That's what it is. It's giving us
Yeah, it's
everything
because
else
you're
now.
actively trying for it. Like, you should know better than that.
I should know better. I thought maybe if we did multiple things at once, it'd be okay.
Okay, where is it? It's on the other side.
Well, you guys are just
Looks like the
roaming
Corpus
around. I'm gonna
have
look.
an ice mine in this sector.
Too low, too
See,
low.
it's still just the 6 things that were there, which is sad. No survival. Yeah, we might have to get to the point where we just don't put anything in and we just run it, or just put some. Because the problem is for me
You
is
are in.
a
Eyes
lot of the
open.
relics have things that I need, and I don't have a lot of them, but they're only like rares and stuff, so I need the void traces to do it. So I might have to start cracking with nothing in it. How many gift subs for Kenny to play around without looking at the game, only reading chat? Is that not what I do most of the time? I'll just stand in a corner and read chat.
Bit with playing any character that isn't Wukong kind of sucks, because then I have to fucking run around like a peasant, and I hate it.
Oh, is it gonna make? Yeah, we probably have to go back to the dry dock for it to work. Because maybe because it's Railjack.
I'm back. We got our
right
bonus
here.
item.
Yeah, I saw it before we ever hit go at the bonus island thing, but everything's breaking. Everything's breaking. All broke.
Yeah.
No nerf allowed. Wait, so you're saying that
For the sub thing.
yeah, but that means that what you're saying is Lunos has to do it solo as I just stand in the corner
No,
and talk to you?
no, I think he meant gifting the subs.
Oh. He said it'd make it too easy. We have to. I've never played with Jinxie. Well, I did, but
Well,
it was a long time ago.
I think that's why he wrote the name out all the way. Is that what your username is in the game, Jinxie?
And what? I thought you couldn't physically invite people unless you were in a relay, like saw them.
No,
No. The Xbox.
You can write their name into the top. When you hit the plus sign, and then up at the top where it says player name, you can just type a person's name in and invite them that way.
Oh, because before you guys said we had to go get him from a relay to be able to play with him.
I think the issue might have been that we weren't sure how to spell his name.
Oh. Oh yeah, it worked.
Yeah,
That's snazzy. That's snazzy. Alright. Alright, well here's my problem. We need to do stuff that's like Axie or, know, Neo or Axie, and I don't have a lot of options.
Yeah.
And they have things that are important. I am pretty much out of weight. I'm still so sad that we didn't have, because I was like, oh, at least we can do like 2 rounds of a survival and see what happens. But then we can also do it without a thing on. Took it away! They took it away from us. I guess I do have some... I have like these weird Neos. I have like 13 of them that were Korra Neo, I guess. One of these was Korra. I obviously have. I guess I do have 13 of these. Or I could just throw it in. Other than this weapon, man. I do.
Yeah, as it is, somebody may need to pilot the ship this time so I could take a break from that, because my motion sickness is not as bad as Kinney's, but I do still have it.
Yeah. Be slightly careful.
And I can feel it just slightly starting to become an issue.
Yeah, like you can start to feel when it starts to you can like feel when it starts to like slowly start to take over. You're like, yeah, no, I feel it. Feel it on my insides. I do have this lovely thing that just has a bunch of just a bunch of
Jinxie.
Again, I always have that moment where I'm like, what if I need this Magnus Prime barrel? Like wasting. Throw it in. I guess that's that bad voice in the back of my head that's like, but what if I need this weapon?
Right?
What if I need it? Well, I guess there's this. Oh, what's happening? Here, I have this thing that's already radiant. I could shove that in. I have an already radiant Axie, just for the heck of it. Oh, that's hilariously the same one he just put into. Because I have an Axie K11 that was just already radiant. Nina's like, I'm also excited, but for a different reason. Yeah, a puppo! You're gonna get a puppy, a puppy.
Sure, why the hell not? We'll do this one.
We blindfold
I've got the
Lunos
same
and
one.
throw
We'll throw it
into
in.
a spy mission. Alright, if you need me, I'll be in the back of the ship hiding. Wait, did we lose somebody?
I think it's taking a minute for people to load in.
Okay, because I saw the person. I saw my like. Okay, no, everyone's here.
Yeah, no. Sometimes it's just it takes a moment.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm like burping a bunch now.
What?
I keep burping now. I'm so sorry. That's what happens when your stomach starts to get upset. Is you start burping a bunch.
Yeah, that's
very lovely.
That's how I could tell. So I'm like, Kind of
randomly
feel like I
burping.
need to burp, which is a bad sign.
Inside. Part 2. Something else.
Be
Looking
aware.
for somewhere to hide in the
storm
ship.
is
You know?
tearing open void
Yeah,
fissures
yeah.
at your destination.
You guys are carrying us, remember? That's definitely what Jinxie was waiting for. She wanted to join so she could carry us. Where did Nerf go? Nerf, you have to pilot the ship. Maybe Jinxie want to pilot the ship? Do it. Like, no, I don't want to. I watched her character, and her character just started shaking no. It was like, no, I don't want to. But she's doing it. Nerf literally got out of the ship, and I don't know what he was doing, but he just left the ship.
Time for an Orax field test.
Nerf was just not even
forgot
in
that I
the
just
ship.
said that I couldn't fly the ship anymore.
Nerf just got out of the
That's
ship
all.
and was exploring.
Void suit forming. Eyes open.
Like, considering that I had a
Crew.
Nerf is like, no,
I
I'll
had-
fly.
I
He's
had
like, I
been,
want to.
Before hitting
flying the
that
ship
capital
prior to
ship.
this. Here, I could sit in the forward artillery, just,
I
you
will
know.
get the shit blown up. Probably just as good as me flying the ship.
Intruder alert. Full squad. Small
I
arms.
can do that.
I want those amateurs off my ship. Alert. Fires. Alert.
And go disable the priority target.
Okay, we have to actually remember
Give
to
me
do the
something to
things
do
though,
that's outside of the ship.
because we don't have a person doing
Fires
it for us
extinguished.
anymore.
Rubbing atmosphere.
Good. Good. Nah, you're not gonna have to worry about it. This is one of the ones I'm gonna be in here for the next 5 minutes.
Oh,
This is a different
oh, I have
one.
remote repair. Oh, I guess that's true.
Alright. I'm gonna turn this shit on.
So cruise ship killing is what I'm hearing.
We need heavy ordnance. Fire torpedoes. Void storm intensifying.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it got too far away. It didn't do anything.
That.
Running away! I can't get the cruise ship. I know! I used it on it, it did nothing, so I'm trying to, I think if the shields are up.
Shoot, right there.
Okay, there we go.
God, this stupid drone is forever away.
Oh no, it wasn't enough!
Yeah.
Torpedoes locked. Target in range.
Damn it,
Fire.
okay. Alright, the answer is it needs to be a little bit more hurt before I can hit it. Alright.
Deploy a cruise ship. High-level VIP credentials nearby. Stealing them would simplify the reactor plan. Alert. Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Let's take the fight to them.
You're gonna hurt
Launch
a little
ram
bit.
sleds. Repel boarders.
Okay. That should be enough this.
The auto factory has Orax mowers and drones.
Yeah, it was. Nice.
Get them.
Alright, Devil, have a good day!
Okay.
Okay.
We have a fire. All pilots, to your ships. Clear launch tubes.
Just need one more cruise ship. Oh, there it is.
Corpus Marines. Board a cruise ship and engage them hand
Okay.
to hand.
Okay.
They called some friends.
Yeah, there's
Enemy
people in
cruise
here.
ship has punched in. Fires extinguished. Oxygen levels normalizing.
Okay. A cruise ship. There's still friends in the
We
back?
are boarded. Aim for the head and may the saints look away. Borders neutralized. Priority
already
targets
cracked.
neutralized. Next up, capital ship. Fire alert resolved. Launch torpedoes. Let's see them evade that.
Okay. was dancing.
Reactor invulnerable to our artillery. Recalibrate reactor to render it vulnerable. Reach reactor security. No quick access codes available. Corpus engineers
volatile?
are on standby.
Disgusting.
This will get messy.
I'm sorry, did I pick something icky?
Your orders
No!
are extremely simple.
It's just this one particular type that I'm like, oh, I hate this one.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, Nerf picked this one. Nerf picked.
Well, I think it's one of the only, like, axy ones that was available, so it's like, you know, it is what it is. It's another one of those missions that if I had my choice, I would avoid it at all costs. Just because it's annoying and I don't like it.
Oh,
We're going down and we're going across, and ships are the worst.
Reactor heat spiking. Reactor heat must maintain specified range.
I have no idea what happened.
Maintain reactor heat within.
I can't
optimal
recall the
range.
last time I did
Target
one.
vents when
Like
needed to
submissions?
discharge excess heat.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just here.
Reactor venting.
I'll do Railjack.
Discharged.
Probably why I got like no Savagoth pieces. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, basically, they're labeling these vents on the map, and you need to go and shoot the vent open. Yeah, don't be directly in front of it, Jinxie. As you just learned.
Void
Don't be
storm
directly in front of the
escalating.
vent. They're
Stabilizing is
mean.
proving difficult.
Vent bad. Vent gives fire.
The vents are very bad.
Corpus engineers inbound.
Oh, I fell.
Engineers inbound.
This
Storm is category 5. 5 is the worst, by the way.
Oh wait, what?
Reactor recalibration.
That's my guy. Why does he have a thing over his head? He's mine. I summoned him.
Oh my gosh, that's a fantastic glitch. Yeah, you summoned an engineer and we need to destroy all the engineers. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Oh. I was like, wait a second. That's not right.
Done running like a peasant.
Oh, we can leave.
Yes.
Oh. Yet again, getting sidetracked. Don't happening. Yeah, it's probably no matter what engineer has like a marker on its head. This mission. Whether friend or foe. Okay, Nice, I made it. I thought I was gonna fall. I was so sure I was gonna fall. Going as fast as my little feet can take me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's not... I'm gonna follow at some point. Nice, it didn't fall over.
Yeah.
Imagine like you summoned your friend and then they were like, there's a crew member, you must kill him, and it's like, but he's ours. Nope, you have to kill him.
Tenno
He's
disembarking.
our friend. You can ulti summon the secret bosses. Oh right, because yeah, you can summon
Freight linker
the guy in
on scope.
the
Yeah, you
The
can
big
summon
old
the big
dude.
like tree things.
yeah, you can summon the big tree guy that's in the
Boarding successful.
that's in the mouth hole thing that you have to do. Because I've done that before. I've summoned because we brought him to melt him in hopes for more stuff, because it has happened where it gave us more than one when I was able to melt them in time. But then I summoned my enemies and the big boss guy came out. It was really funny. So great.
Still some meat on the bone.
These are still shit we gotta... Not even done yet. Still things we did.
Yeah, well, what it is you bomb these outside parts of the ship with the big gun,
And I wish
where the
some way
circles
to
are.
heal myself. I'm just living on the edge over here. Alright. Oh wait. Oh wait! Nice! Didn't say I have the barrel yet, so... Be one step closer to that weapon. Yeah, what other Nightwave stuff is there to
Six
do?
keys. We got
And
6
hollow
hollow keys. That's nice.
Shall we?
Oh, Isolation Vault. Speaking of Isolation Vaults. And Syndicate mission. Ooh, it wants me to do cave. That's not. Yeah, we could do the
Yeah.
Isolation Vault. It's easier with friends, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And maybe the cave thing is up. We'll have a chance at some mods. Probably in the same, like, oh great. Wait, couldn't we have just queued from here?
I think. Well, yeah, we could have queued for there. I don't know what would happen when we leave. But,
Oh,
well,
maybe it won't let us actually, because I'm clicking it won't let me go back to the main screen. Maybe not.
you could probably have done it from.
Oh yeah, probably
okay.
in the
Yeah,
dojo.
I understand that with all the
Yeah,
stuff we've
save
done.
our yeah, no, we're saving our inventory. That I will take that. I'd rather have my inventory saved. We got a lot of rare pieces.
Yeah, we do have we've gotten 10 hollow keys at this point.
These are important things that must be saved. Okay. What about you guys? This poor Jinxie is just getting dragged along with this hellscape that we're part of the hellscape now. Okay. We've just been lazy where we've done that thing where we're with other people, but we just never got into Discord. we never like no one's in the Discord call. There's no one over there, but I'm like, maybe we could have asked. I'm like, Nerf never jumped in, so I just figured Nerf didn't really want to be on chat. 3.5. I was in there. You were? Weird. It never said there was anyone there. Oh my god, he has been in there. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, for the last 30 minutes, he can be in the Discord.
Yeah.
It
Fingers
did
crossed this doesn't break my
say.
mic.
Yeah, let's hope it don't fucking break the microphones. Let's find out, I guess. Hello.
Hello.
All right, here we go. Here, am I broken?
I don't think so.
Kinda.
No, I think she sounds
Oh, you meant
normal.
microphone voice. No, that's fine.
Don't be mean.
Jinxie! No, just joking.
Well, I made her the right rank to be able to get into this thing. So she
Stupid
could
fly.
join now if she wants.
Well, Discord is always a mess with Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh, she can't even see the voice. Join Warframe voice and we drag you down. Like
yeah,
more
yeah,
than usual.
That's normally how it works. Yeah, if you join the Warframe voice, I can drag you down. You should be able to see it now. I gave you the correct thing, but she might have to restart it or something to be able to see it.
No, I guess more the Xbox itself doesn't show different role models in that case. Like if hidden channels are usually not seeable, they're not seeable for Xbox at all.
Oh, she made it right in. She had no probs.
Well, was the one, guys.
He
Okay.
finally showed up, so.
Hello!
That's why I said I realized I hadn't made you a VIP, so I fixed that.
Okay. Yeah, because the sad thing is with me being on Xbox is I can't be dragged. It just disconnects me and drops me in the void if you try to drag me into a voice chat.
Oh, I want to try to drag your voices and drop.
Can we check that out?
We might want to drag her into a void.
Try to drop me into the void. It just straight disconnects me out of whichever voice chat I'm sitting in and just leaves me disconnected, floating loose, and I'm just like, okay, I have to rejoin a chat that I can see. It sucks ass. They're supposedly going to work on it, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Well, if you consider how rushed the action was with the Discord names, that will take a while.
I didn't even know the Discord name thing went through because mine still has
Mine
I
as
thought
well.
mine still had the
main
numbers, but I guess
because
no, it
they're-
doesn't anymore. It just says me. I'm just me now.
No, it still tells me my number because they wrote after and after person out. And they have already struggled that people claim company brand names completely, and Discord doesn't know how to change that.
What's strange is I had changed my name, but it went back to my old one for some reason.
So we
Like,
know
so-
your login name. Good.
Yeah. I'm Kaneko again instead of Kenny for some reason, my base account. I had changed it at some
Yeah,
point,
that's
but I
weird.
guess it redid it. I guess that's now my username. I
I
could probably
think
see if I
Jinxie.
could fix it, maybe.
I think Jinxie was the only one who didn't get adjusted. Fuck.
Much has been hidden
Mine
from us.
had,
on Deimos.
Jinxie
The
is
old
much louder than
ruins
everyone
beneath
else.
the
Yeah,
surface
yeah, she
surely
was much
contain
louder
the
because she had
deepest
never
and
been
darkest
adjusted before.
secrets. Find a way to get
Yeah.
inside.
She should be better
and let
now.
Reloader
I
guide you
immediately
through.
adjusted her.
See what's happening down
And
I
I
there.
jumped
also
between-
turned Nerf down a little bit because he felt a little loud.
Yeah, well, and the next time you will of course turn me up again because I'm jumping from the back and down and up and down, always. Because
Yup,
my
pretty
general
much.
real life voice jumps that much.
Live at fault.
I have
Puck
to do
should
that
know.
to
Puck's been in
Wind
many Discord calls
constant.
with me.
Like Wind, I never know what he's gonna be at. He's either really loud, he's really quiet, and I'm like, no matter what I'm doing, I'm like turning him up and down. And sometimes I'm like, I can't turn you up anymore. I can't turn you down anymore. You need to fix yourself.
Beneath the surface.
Use your vocals, finally.
To reach them.
It's like whatever you did, you need to fix it.
For a very long
I'm
time
never
when I
too loud.
Hey, that engine looks like it needs stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up if we feed
For a
it.
very long time, when I started playing online games, I would always introduce myself to new people with the warning of, if you're smart, you'll turn me down now. Because I'm a very loud person, and I know it.
Oh, it's okay. I'm pretty sure, like, if I turn the stream down, then I can't hear it anymore.
Oh my god.
I'm too quiet. I'm so sorry, guys. Here, I can
Let's
turn
be
them
honest.
all.
I have all streams on 2%.
Here we go. I'm just turning the entirety of Discord down. How about that?
No!
I maybe will turn her down a little more too.
That should suffice. Place the components into the
You're at
vessel.
85 now. You're already at like 90 now.
here.
Because he's now just to fuck with us, he's like yelling everything he's saying.
No, to be honest, I just used my regular voice.
Oh.
I didn't even speak louder.
To draw invested.
Again, I'm just here. I'm not part of anything. He is not. Well, I'm trying. I believe you guys that I'm probably way quieter than they are. I do not. I do not.
I have
He
a
doesn't
strong.
project the way I do.
You don't have a strong vocal organ, right?
Well, I do, which is funny because I have been told
you would
that I
think the
can
person that
project
was in
very
choir.
well. Yeah, I was in choir. Oh god, okay, that can't be right there. This thing needs to be here. Oh my freaking... Something is wrong again on my screen.
Probably should not have brought a baby frame into this, but...
But you are
Well,
baby
it's a half a
friend,
baby
so-
frame. Level 19. It's only a half baby
Nerf
frame.
is like Lunos. He just has a very loud voice. They got very loud voices. I can project, but I don't do it half the time.
No, I don't think there's ever particularly been a time where somebody's told me to speak up.
Oh no, she started
Once.
to get
Usually
faster.
I'm being told to be quieter and stop yelling, and I'm just like, if you think this is yelling, I have bad news for you. It
I got
gets louder.
told once to be louder, and after that, the person regretted to told me that I should to speak louder.
Yeah, I feel like there was maybe once in school where somebody was like, "Hey, you're not being loud enough. You need to speak louder," and I just projected the rest of the time, and they're like, "This was a mistake."
I was just that person where our mother would constantly be like, you need to talk louder. I can't hear you. You're mumbling. And I'm like, I'm talking like a normal human being. I don't know what to tell you. You just want me to fucking yell everything?
Yes.
You don't want
Yeah, that's
me
what I
to
meant.
Yeah, probably.
I got the discussion with my dad. If you wouldn't be so deaf, I wouldn't need to talk so loud. Like if the
Warframe after
neighbor,
playing Destiny 2 for days is weird.
Yeah, every time I have to
I
switch,
definitely didn't just try to throw a grenade.
it's okay. When I
We're not
first
talking about
started this morning, I had that moment of, oh right, WSD, right. Because I've been playing Diablo 4 the last couple days when I've been playing a video game. So I was like, wait, how do I play this game?
the best case if you go from this game to another game with similar controls like VASD and such, but playing a normal ego shooter and you try to bullet jump is a weird idea.
Oh god, yeah. I try to bullet jump in other games so often.
I punk out to
I'm like,
watch me
no,
try
it
to
doesn't-
bullet jump a few
it
times
doesn't
in
work.
Destiny.
It just works out that I never bullet jump. That's not a
Yeah,
problem I
that's-
have.
The problem is with bullet jump, it's just a flawless movement that you can just go out and go ahead with such a speed, and you want it in every game.
Toxicity
Yeah,
levels
the
are
bad thing
dropping
is now I'm
infested
trying to triple
and
jump.
retreat. We can proceed to the
There's no triple jump here. There's a jump and a flip.
And
And
if
then
you have chroma,
there-
if you have
Just
chroma, you
a
have actual
little
triple
further.
jump.
You're
That's true.
almost through the
I
icky
don't have
infested
chroma.
bits. The
I have no
ruins
triple
await.
jump.
She's like, now I
There
need
is a
chroma.
guardian here. A
Like,
necromech. You will need
No.
to destroy it so you
If
can
I want
explore
triple
the
jump, I'll just go play
ruins.
Destiny with my hunter.
Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip.
wait for that moment where everyone's like, you turned them down too.
It's over here somewhere.
I marked the point. Oh, oh, damage necromet pod even.
Yeah.
Weapon pod.
Here's the big
I
guy.
might have been able to melt
He
it, 'cause
sure
it
ain't
says we got
pleased to
two,
see
so
you,
my melt
Chip.
maybe worked.
Nice.
Because if I'm there, there's a chance I melt it and we get double.
Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip.
But I like taking it.
Again, weapon
It's so
pod.
melty.
What the fuck?
Yeah, melting. In the arena, I like to bring Necros in. The melting does work on them. It just only sometimes works. Because sometimes
Do
the
we
body
want to do the
disappears
vault
before
or
you...
do we skip the vault?
The vault really doesn't have anything great. Just every... A little bit of everything all of the time.
Hmm.
See, if
And
there
I
was that
didn't saw-
hole in the ground, I would say sure, but there's no monster hole in the...
Yeah, I didn't saw one either.
And normally you see it pretty quickly. Like, normally it's like there when you get in.
What the shitty cat
Ruffles.
always keeps
You go
dying.
for it first, Jinxie.
Yeah, my cat.
I got more
is not
survivability,
very good
so
at
I normally
being
wait.
alive. I need to remember to bring.
Wukong's real good at
Ruffles.
surviving shit, so I normally wait until the people that might fall
An
down get
interesting
out, and then I
expedition,
go.
I trust. You did well. according
Tania
to
usually
plan.
is good at
A
surviving
reward is in
things
order
too,
for
but
your efforts. I do
she
hope
may
you'll
be.
go again. There is so much more to be found. Things hidden
Mm-hmm.
from
Why are we
a
climbing this gross
mundane
ass
gaze.
root thing?
I don't know. I probably should have mounted up and flew
Why not?
away, but instead I'm just
Gentlemen,
instead I'm
listeners
just
of
running
all ages,
as one
Yeah, you
does,
could
you
also
know.
use the teleporter.
walking amongst us.
Yeah, we could have
the
also used the
once
teleporter.
Oh, that's right, I
and
forgot about that.
future
There is
badass.
teleporters.
I
Instead, we're
forgot
just
about the
running.
You know
teleporter.
what they
I'm
say.
just.
The road to
Cloud
good
walking.
intentions be paved with
I'm
hell.
like, it's fine. We'll just cloud walk.
I just want to go for a walk real quick, you know? What can I say? A
I'm
little
lazy.
walk.
I did not want to go for a walk.
catching some fresh air, right?
Yeah,
In the
I
game.
need that fresh air. This is how I go outside, you know? Is this not how you guys go outside?
I appreciate that my Warframe default sit is this very similar to my hunter sit.
Made it. My little walk.
You have a nice block, Kenny.
Yeah, I did. Lovely. There's a lot of beautiful things to look at along the way.
Was there a lot of horrific things trying to murder you as well?
No, actually, no, nothing actually tried to murder me once. There was a couple bodies
Nothing
that
tried
was
to murder you.
definitely something you guys had killed, and I melted them along the way, and I kind of chuckled to myself. Like, see a dead body, watch it get melted. The best part. Alright, well, there's that done. Other freaking night waves.
Yeah.
Not
Hey,
making
weapon
you guys go
slots,
fishing,
even
it's
more.
Flash
Is this
and
where we
Some
tried
people
to do
can't-
the still path
the
thing to
day
get
is
the
won,
kill enemies?
not with a strike to the heart.
We did that already
but
yesterday.
100 cuts
Oh,
of
yeah,
battle.
you
no,
did
no,
it
I only got
already.
halfway.
The easy save probably even if you can easily survive on Steel Path, then we do a normal Steel Path mission. If not, we should go for Circus Yield.
We could, I don't know. It depends on what freaking frame it's gonna give.
Yeah, no,
I'm
no,
gonna
Steel
end
Path,
up doing
Circus,
shit.
Shh. Circus Yield, Steel Path is something different. You get different. You can get incarnations.
able to survive. Maybe I'll get the Saren again. That was fun.
Like I said, it does depend how what is better for you. I don't care what you do. Like steel path is always easy.
You still pass so easy. Yeah, you know, it's so nice.
As,
It's still
as
pass
the
so
baby
easy.
Tenno of the group, yeah.
Well,
Here's the question. Can she do have you done the Deviri stuff already? Can you do circuit?
Yeah, I've done the campaign.
and Jinx is more the kind of case where she has very strict parents and just gets her butt smacked because of no reason.
Excuse
Give me one more time, sir.
excuse me? Oh, can we just roll that back real quick?
Let's like that out. I'm not the only one that was like, what?
I'm like, wait. I think you need to say this again. Did Nina just take over for a second? What's happening here?
No, like the
They're
punishment
the
if you
only
did something
people
wrong.
That I hear something really bad and I go, nah, I heard that right.
Oh.
Everybody else, I hear something and I go, no, I must not have heard that right, because it happens to me all the time. I hear things wrong. With nerve, I'm like, no, I believe that's what he said.
My only complaint about Deviri so far is every time I've gone into it, RNG hates my guts and it gives me the worst, like, stuff. Like, I just have the worst time.
You don't have limbo?
Yeah.
Oh no, I have all of those, so I just grabbed
Oh,
one.
okay.
No, I have all three of those, so it didn't really matter. I don't know what any of these. I love that it's like, yeah. Well, I guess I know what these weapons are.
Well, because this rotation repeats again, I took every other weapon that I didn't own already.
Oh, this was
Yeah, I
despair.
picked the first time that Dread Incarnon and Hate Incarnon, and used this time Siberia and Despair.
Need something, so I'm like, well, click a thing.
Did everybody pick an Incarnon? Nice.
Remember, you gotta do normal and steel path. Even though you're doing the steel path thing.
Whoa!
Wait, what happened to... Wait.
Fine.
She obviously hadn't clicked it all. She hadn't clicked it yet. Yeah, make sure you click normal and steel path, or it will kick you out.
You have to
the
pick.
hell me?
I think it's kind of mean that they kick you out just because you didn't choose a reward. Like, the experience point amount stays the same. Just give the experience in background and just pick it later.
Yeah, or just be like, hey, you can't accept this until you do it. Why does it kick them completely out of the group? Because, yeah,
Like
it was doing that to me, too, that one time. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And it ended up, I never clicked the normal circuit stuff. I'd only clicked the freaking... So I was like, god damn it. Like a Warframe, too.
The path, right?
Yeah, do the steel path and the normal. Make sure both of them have something clicked. Because it's weird that way. Even though we're doing steel path, it's gonna...
Yeah. Even though they have a system where it shows it shouldn't be a problem, like relics, etc.
Make
Okay,
sure
I think I'm good.
I end stream at least by 12. Because I actually have to make sure I physically... Wind is not gonna be home till dinner time. But we can
How
go
do you not physically eat?
I just don't eat.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
don't
it's
eat.
just,
And
you know.
then when he comes home, he goes, "Did you eat?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "God damn it, you better eat something." And it makes me eat.
But why do I hear
It's
Nina
the
with
difference
the-
between
That's just
eating and
me.
thinking about eating.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I have to be honest here too. Nina keeps forcing me to eat
The
something
other side
regularly.
has assisted you many times. The Undercroft is where you may repay them with blood.
Fucking. Oh, I got. Okay, good. I got a good weapon. At least something. I was a
Fear
little bit annoyed.
kills you twice. First in the mind, and only later in the body. So arm your mind well.
Saren
Hey, you see?
again! Yeah, I'm excited. Oh god, all these weapons suck. Oh wait, Orthos! Beautiful! I got one good weapon!
Sometimes it's one weapon already enough.
Hey,
Don't
it's the
you
melee
dare.
weapon too, so it's exactly what I need.
I got a good
Chroma
primary.
or Tigris?
A good old
Okay.
Kuvasa.
I'm not pleased with my Warframe, but this is acceptable.
What did you got?
I have
Korra.
Korra Prime, Baruch, or Atlas, and I was just like, I don't really care for Baruch, and I've never used Atlas before, so I was scared.
I have no clue what Atlas does. Oh, is he the
So
one
I
with the
picked Korra
Rockman?
because I know Korra, I just don't care for her. She's not my
Is Atlas
favorite.
the one
frame.
with the Rockman?
Yeah, he's the one, one punch
I don't
man.
know, but all I have to
Oh,
say is
yeah,
Michelle
he has like
Dudley.
rock friends and shit that you summon. That's what Atlas is.
They keep screaming rock and roll.
Yeah. Rolls balls at people.
That joke was so bad.
Weapons were kind of disappointing too, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Because I at
At least
least
you
like
get-
my weapons.
Some pets. Plus they don't give. Oh, yeah, they can.
I don't still get what fearful etc does. Like in general, I see that they changed the elements of the enemies, but in overall sense, they don't do much else. Expect changing the narrator in the background.
God, I forgot this weapon really zooms in when you zoom. It scared the shit out of me for a second. Okay, so don't forget to find the thingy
Secrets
bobbers.
lie buried deep within the undercroft. The paradox
You mean this
provides
one?
the means to extract them.
You Sphinx.
You
There's
must
these
protect
like
the
little,
excavators and keep
I
them
guess they kind of
powered.
look like diamonds. Like little diamond things.
And they always get a sound from them.
Purple diamond. Back then.
Purple?
True.
Yeah,
Am
they're
I
like
colorblind?
They're like purpley blue colored. What color are they for you?
You mean the diamond itself? I mean the shine, sorry. The shine itself is like the void colors, relatively bright blue.
Because I always thought they looked kind of like purpley blue, like dark. looking.
Extractor deploying.
I'm gonna have to look at them again. Maybe they look different than what I thought they did.
Or we figured out one of us is colorblind.
Are you colorblind?
Extractor charge expended.
She said always like,
Ow.
oh, I'm on my way.
Uh-oh.
On my way.
5. Oh, got me up before I could even try. I was like, I have the thing now. I could try to use the thing.
Oh, you got it
Yeah,
finally.
bastard.
Nice.
I did finally get it. I was like, yay.
Buttons. I was like, shit, which one of Cora's abilities is on which button again? I don't fucking stop. Like shit.
It's okay. It literally
I
popped
knew
at
that I
5.
was like cage and I accidentally whipped some enemy. I was like, oh.
Yeah, you cage
well,
him up
that
and
worked.
you whip him.
God, out of context, that would be such an awkward statement.
You cage and you whip, you know?
In context, it's still an awkward statement, and it's just fun that way.
Still a really weird statement, to be honest, yeah.
The good part, she has cores, so we maybe get more loot if she has the modifications for that.
I don't think I ever set my core up at some point. I should.
The problem with like Baruch etc, she requires a slit stick.
I sense another void treasure.
friend is in love with Devuri and everything, and he couldn't understand. He's like, "Why don't you like Devuri? What's wrong with it?" And I was like, "Let's do 3 runs and see what I get." And each time I told him everything I got, he goes, "I see now." He says, "So what DE does is when it comes to randomizing your stuff, DE just looks at you and goes, 'Fuck you.' And then I guess everyone else just gets whatever the fuck they wanted in the first place."
I personally don't like
I've
about.
definitely had some really bad runs, to be honest.
I have yet
Oh,
to
yeah.
actually see my Warframe choices and be excited for any of them.
I don't know,
I
I had never
personally
played
just don't
Saren
like-
until I played it in this, and now I love her. So now when she shows up, I get all excited.
Oh, I love Saren. I wish it'd give me Saren.
Yeah, obviously, you should have tried Atlas. You might have fun. You could have been rolling enemies and stuff. Don't fully get her still. But
Someone new in chat.
oh, thank you for the follow. Okay.
It's time chatter.
Wow. Sorry, I was in the middle of trying not to die. Killing people, I'll take it. We're
Void
dying.
treasure location established. Extractor in place.
Got something happening.
That's fair. Right now, it's just hide behind Nerf.
Yeah, I have that moment. It's like I'm trying to spread and get kills, hopefully. Also, I'm realizing I'm just like I'm like those things. I'm trying to.
Put
do
my little
something.
chain cage on the extractor, and then I just run around and whip things.
Yeah, pretty much what you do.
I don't really know a
Keep
good way
down
to say
and-
that where it just doesn't sound awkward.
Just embrace it. You're
mean-
whipping them.
But you basically
Could
just
have been me yesterday playing with Haro and Haro, you whip yourself.
That's interesting. That's a whole. I'm not even gonna open that can of worms. I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm
Just
good.
gonna leave that one.
Let's say it was a funny conversation yesterday.
It was a fun conversation.
Killing people. I don't think I want to just murder them. I want to just hit them.
You
It's
basically
not
not even
working
that.
in my favor.
You just want to destroy their spores at their body.
Yeah, I don't want to full on murder them.
You have gained.
I'm like, God damn it, stop one-shotting things.
Stop being powerful!
Like, God damn it. She got a shitty weapon, I guess.
For later. But
Because I've never
leave
done
you
these.
must, for the Undercroft is inexhaustible.
Sure.
The paradox has drawn
never know
void
what I
angels
should be
to besiege the
Oh,
Undercroft.
look, I brought a thing with us.
Undo what their claws have done. Or do
Well-
fury may fall to something.
Okay, I didn't know it was
But
possible.
I have an energy thing. I brought an energy thing with
You will have to be nimble to collect those energy
me.
globes.
Drop that.
But they
Got
are
them.
the only means
Oh, nice.
to close the breaches.
Stacking everything melee.
But you see that the decree are heavily based on melee attacks.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And can you die again?
You know, it happens. Trying to understand what I'm doing.
But finally you can now revive yourself without regrets.
Is she doing anything, or if it's just my cat?
Ah! God damn it. Go down.
There you go.
Thank you.
Eh.
That is the worst part. If you die not because you are bad, just because of just you fell down somewhere.
Grab things. Grab things and running around trying to spread disease. You keep saying I'm getting kills, so I guess my diseases are working.
Yeah, you have still 6 infected, so you keep killing people, definitely. If you see you have maybe just 2 left, press your 4th ability to explode the spores and maybe kill the 2 and to spread them further.
The Void Angels
Oh
are
yeah, I had one left
unrelenting.
and I hit it and now I have
You
6 infected.
are all that is keeping them at bay.
It explodes the spores on the bodies of the enemies, and if they die at the same moment, they spread again the spores.
The wounds of a comrade.
Oops. I want to get out.
The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes.
Wait, we have a wait, I'm stupid. Yeah. We have a core, right? Trinity was earlier. Trinity, Nah, I meant Titania, sorry.
Yeah, Titania.
Yeah, no Titania anymore.
Sadly. Hello. I'm slow motion.
Uh-oh.
Lulu died again.
I know.
There you go.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Coming back, Jinxie.
A breach has been sealed. Excellent work.
We start reviving.
More energy.
Game's like, no.
Ah, energy.
I know I am slow motion, but I hate it.
Completely slow motion for no reason.
Yeah, you are definitely slow motioned.
Oh, did someone take the frozen thing?
Somebody take the slowed one.
I think not. I just have Jen. Nope. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm not sure. Give a moment when I see my decrease again.
Because I know I haven't. Unless it can affect yourself.
Take anything? I don't
Yeah, you
think I
might
took
be-
anything.
You're probably gonna be slow forever. I'm sorry to tell you. Pretty much
no, it
the
can be
thing
fixed
that
if you kill
slows
you.
enemies can also affect your friends.
Ow.
Weirdly.
The funny thing is, it ends the second I'm down. But then the second I stand back up, I'm straight back in slow motion.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
because
no, I'm
it
still
considers
I'm
you
still
an
slow.
enemy for some reason.
Don't revive her. Let her die completely.
Yeah, I guess we let Jinxie die. Jinxie, we're letting you die.
See if maybe that fixes it. It didn't fix it for Lunos.
The smallest breach in the wall may become a gaping wound.
Green.
Thanks to you. That will not now happen. This struggle
think I
goes
took
on
this.
for
Yeah,
as long
there's
as you
a
can stand.
decree that
History dictates that this Tenno asset
will
was destroyed
slow
in a
enemies.
grave setback to
Can
the
you move?
cause.
the problem is
Let us
that right
rewrite
now
that
it will
event.
also slow other people in the group with you.
Hmm.
Fun.
It is a bug basically because it's not intentional like this.
Nope, she's still slowed.
Yeah. Oh no.
Is she?
I am sorry to say it's only gonna slowly get worse and worse. Towards the end of us doing that one time, Lunos could not walk forward. It slowed her so badly that she could do nothing.
No time to rest.
I,
Already a new onslaught begins.
I gave up on using my frame during that round.
Oh right, yeah, because if you're in your operator, you're fine.
Yeah,
search
yeah.
for the
At least
objective.
that
Oh,
one.
what am I operating?
Oh, I hear it. I hear it. Where is it? Ah, found it.
Nice.
Yay.
If there's no way to just avoid it, I'm just gonna operate it the whole time.
Yeah. You can
If
kinda
I'm an
cheat
operator, it
the
doesn't
game.
happen. It's not like I was using Cora that much anyway. So the melee weapon my operator has is better than the melee weapon my frame has, so
That is bad.
The winds blow fiercely.
so that's fine.
Sometimes you just gotta
Rains
live
do
with what
not
you got.
At least I'm cute. Well, my drifter's not that cute, to be honest. My Tenno is cuter, but ow, ow.
So many effects.
Take me. You're gonna hold X instead of running away. The only problem with like defense missions is every time it's like, well, my stuff is slowly decaying
The
into
enemy
nothing
musters
again.
for a fresh assault.
We wait.
Hold the line.
Even though these rounds are faster than the usual rounds.
I have like 20 infected.
Keep trying to double jump.
This
Yeah, I kind of
battle
can't
is
double jump
already
in that form.
won.
Now you can't do any of the jumps.
Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
The people that are getting sucked up into the thing, I'm shooting them and they're going flying up into the air.
Ah, yeah.
It was just funny. Just shooting over there, just going, just out into orbit. It's just like,
Oh, Jingy gets smashed left and right by the enemies.
I turn around, something else is walking up behind me to smack me in the back of the head while I'm trying to find something. It's like, just have a 1v1, please.
That's the problem, is everything's getting pulled towards us.
A little 1v1. I'm not in a Warframe. I don't participate in 1v7s when I'm not in the Warframe.
You sure?
Pretty sure. It's like, I'll just beat him.
Well, you just have to get yourself in the spot,
Prepare
and then you could
yourself.
just whip things
A
on the
fresh wave
cage. You don't have
approaches.
to move to whip the cage.
True.
This is true.
But the thing is, I have no idea where my frame went.
Well, if you summon your frame
if
where
you
you're
just
standing,
attack-
it will be there.
If you do a melee attack, you should switch back to your friend.
See if it want to let me swap back.
That's weird. I know that's how I switch back.
Did leave it standing right here, and it seems to not be here now.
Uh-oh. she's
I think
fully
one of
lost
the
her
enemies just ran off with Cora. I don't know where she's gone to.
We've
She
somehow
was
completely
standing right
lost
next to the
Cora.
pod right here, and now the only thing here is Nerf.
Nerf, what did you do with Cora?
Did you sell my Warframe while I wasn't looking?
No.
He's
boy,
hid it.
I
He
sold
slowly
it.
pulled it away from the group and hid it somewhere.
That is funny enough. She was standing there like round 2. She was standing literally right here where Nerf is, and I just
there
looked
is-
over just now, and
no
she's
Cora
not here
here.
anymore. She's just gone. I'm a little concerned.
You've just fully lost
The
your
enemy
Warframe now.
has
It's
been
fine.
exhausted.
Gone. I'm just stuck as a drifter for the whole rest of this.
If only for now.
Everything
Do
is
not
going
expect
according
me
to plan,
tell
you know?
when to stop.
Oh,
Judge
man.
for yourself.
Oh look, she's back.
Hey! Now you can't move,
Your
but you're back.
presence is enough to hold the
I don't know, I can
paradox
do
at
for now,
bay.
just until whatever it
The
is affects me
environment
again.
itself will fight to
I
choke
would
you out.
say-
It usually starts once the enemy starts spawning. Usually the second there's a decent amount of enemies near me, my character just goes, and suddenly we
Things
forgot
you
how to walk.
left to you up is the diamond. This thingy here.
Because I know that Sis and I don't really take that anymore. We know what happens when it's taken, so I have a feeling Nerf took it like right away again, like he does.
Or took it, or I somehow got it because one of my decrees I didn't get to pick because I forgot we were going through a little loady scene. And I was looking, and when I came back, I didn't have the decree to spend, so either Nerf took it or the game chose it for me.
God, my operator is so bad. I can't kill
If
shit.
the game chose it for me, that's definitely DE just telling me, you know what, fuck you.
I love Hook's message to curse to the meme what I sent.
I need to.
That's slow motion right now, so I think I'm okay.
Nice, I killed 500.
Considering it's a freeze thing, I know it's not something I would intentionally take, because usually if I take a status effect, it's the heat ones. Because I like to set shit on fire.
The problem is that the status effect code is currently the main thing that I'm getting on my decrease.
Yeah, that's just where I will just avoid that particular card because I know that right now it has issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't encounter the
They
couple
likely
that.
just have not fixed the glitch of that card yet,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
So
that's couple that's not the
darn
problem.
squishy.
That's why I picked it because I had not encountered the problem anymore.
I kind of am in love with the idea that it's the one that DE just picked for me as a fuck you. That's my decision at this point.
It just went, yep, this is the one you're gonna get.
It's like, oh, you wanted to choose your decree before you loaded into the next mission? Yeah, you don't get to do that. We're now going to choose for you. You get this one that's broken. That sounds
one-
about like something that would happen to me in a video
It's
game.
just weird that it would affect you, though. I could understand it, like,
No, that
someone else
that
picking it and it affecting, like, their friends for whatever reason, because it, like, considers them
I'm in slow
enemies.
motion again.
But yourself.
Shotgun everything I see. That's my strategy. I'm done walking. I quit. I'm just not gonna walk anymore.
You're like, I'm just gonna stand here. It's
I can't
fine.
figure out what's happening when it happens to cause it, because I will just be walking and suddenly I just go slow motion. And I'm just like, okay, we were
Like,
going.
cool, I guess
full
that's
speed
what I
5
am
seconds
now.
ago, but this is fine. Like, it would make sense if I jumped or something and triggered it, but it's just like I will just be walking, and it's just like, oh, slow motion
I
time.
just feel like walking.
My Warframe apparently wants to take a casual ass stroll. A very casual stroll. Clearly.
Clearly, obviously.
Fine. I didn't need to walk anyways.
Only 60 seconds remain.
Dude, I even reload in slow motion. That's painful.
But you can appreciate the awesome web animation for that. God.
Life support.
I feel like this is karma for daring to play Destiny 2 for the last 3 days instead of Warframe.
It's like you dared to play a different game on stream. How dare you?
Nobody tell DE that technically Destiny came before Warframe for me, because then they'll be extra mad at me. Oh, that's true. Oops. Hello. Goodbye.
The funny part was actually like that also the concept art etc. of Warframe existed before Destiny 2 was a thing.
Yeah, Warframe's been out for.
But let's be honest, both games are not bad. I personally just stopped playing Destiny for their monetization. Like, I think their overall season pass system is broken bad. Gunplay is fun.
Their battle pass system is better than some others.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I just say that it's bad. It doesn't mean that it's not better than other systems. But I just think it's bad.
I'm saying, like, there's definitely, like, been a lot worse. For example, take Overwatch's, Overwatch's battle pass system. That's a shit show. You have to pay $10 every time a new one comes out. You don't get premium credit to buy the next pass. And there's usually nothing but garbage in it.
I feel like when I molt, I go. Okay, I guess the glow is light blue, but the thing itself is like dark purple.
That's right.
With the glow of blue. We were both right. Oh, nice! I found
This
two.
is where I live now, right here. It's just not gonna change.
Found the last one.
I'm a little jealous that both Lunos and Kinney got like 2 of my favorite fucking frames.
I have never used Trinity, so literally the only thing I know how to do is just use your 4.
Basically, second and
Hit
third
2 on
abilities
things a
are
bunch,
for
too.
different.
Look at things and hit 2 a bunch too.
Nice.
Yeah. I have to think about it. We're coming into the same issue again of, no. Oh, that was my tweet. This
No.
one's Jake.
I think Discord is slowly making.
We're running into the same issue of,
Lunos is slowly getting
Haru
faster
is
and more
trying to
staticky as
remember.
this time goes.
Oh dear.
I love the oh dear when she's a little fast. She's like, oh dear.
It's my mic trying to compete with Jinxie's, obviously. Jinxie came in sounding all distorted, and my mic went, yeah, we can top that.
Yeah. Jinxie sounds fine now. You're the one that sounds bad.
Jinxie sounds completely fine for the first time in voice of her, at least when I'm here.
The funny thing is, it only does that when I'm in a Discord with you, Nerf.
Yeah.
All my other friends I play with on Xbox, when we use the Discord chat, no issues. Nobody goes robotic. It's just because you're here.
He's just making everything a
Man,
mess.
I could
what can we
understand
say?
why Discord disliked me because I'm still using the $4 premium abo that they used like 4 years ago, and I don't switch it up to the €9 one. If you would see my spam ordner, where my spam folder, where basically it's showing
Takes
like
7 years to reload.
no, that not.
Yes. Nope, lied. Still reloading. Now I'm done.
Back to the way.
What did I do to my Grottica?
Enemies have decided they no longer want to come to us.
Yeah, we have to get to them.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
No!
Bitch.
Thank
I was
you.
just casting my 4 too, and it killed me just before I could get it up.
He's dying on a character that has
come on.
heal.
Jinxie, are you doing fine or?
I need a little bit of help. There's a leech alchemist. and I can't.
Yeah, I'm
but
on my
not
way.
yet defeated.
I keep having to reload.
First,
It takes so long.
She's like, my reload is slow too. Oh
Like,
no,
if my
I'm
reload was
trying to
slow,
help me
this would
get
be
to
fine.
That's it.
I'm on my way.
There you go. You're up now. Get me up.
I'm going.
I'm already next to you.
Oh man,
Reload
I'm having
again.
troubles. It's fine.
I was helping Jinxie and you move, so give me time.
Never. You must help us all at
Never.
once. You must be in 5 places at once. People and make new infected. I'll be honest, the 4 is kind of fun. When I'm low, I hit it, and then I suddenly have more. I'm like,
At the moment when Frankie made the monkey brain blast giving.
sure, sure.
Yeah,
Sitting here
but, yeah,
watching me with this fucking gun.
fantastic
you,
animation.
You like the way that you just slowly rotate around as you're. Oh, it's
Speed.
pretty great. It's pretty great. It is yet to ever happen. It's so funny that it only happens to one person when it happens. It chooses one person.
Yeah.
It goes, "You're actually an enemy. We've decided."
Enemy within, among us. So.
Like the enemy this time.
I
It's
hate my secondary weapons. I didn't build them up. But I like my Warframe.
I wish I liked anything I have right now.
Like, I wish I had something
Very just
useful right
bullies
now.
me. I think the funny thing is when we came back from that Railjack mission, I got a survey asking if I was enjoying the Devuri update, and I was just like, well, not really. Not now. Can I have that survey back?
Can I have that survey back? I've changed my mind. I have new opinions.
No, I hate it. It's terrible. Help me.
I have new
I
opinions.
personally
Please help.
like Devuri, but I don't like the randomizer behind that.
Like, I don't like the randomizer that bullies me, and I don't like that I'm suddenly an enemy and can only move at 0.2 miles a fucking hour.
Or get me better. I would say they can randomize my Warframe, but I hate that I have to choose between weapons that I don't like.
Yeah.
My problem is the fact that I just don't know how any of the fucking weapons work outside of like 3 or 4 of them. And like
I would
with
not be
me,
upset if I got 2 things out of the whole set that I at least halfway liked. But the bad thing is I hate everything I have right now, so.
I pretty much don't know most of them, but that's also partly because there's only a very few weapons that I can use that don't make me horribly sick. So this just
See,
means,
everything I
like,
have-
sometimes I look at it and I just go, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it this time.
Return to the
Like, they're too bad. Not good.
Or you push yourself through the mission to get to get in reward, basically reroll your stuff, but still annoying. Yes, run!
lie buried deep within
Yeah,
the
there's no
earth.
running. This is more like a
Paradox provides
casual
the means to
stroll.
extract them. You must
Like,
protect
no,
the
it's just stuck
excavators
this way
and
now.
keep them powered.
Jump in slow motion for crying out loud.
Oh, come on! That's not fair! Give me a chance to do something first.
I'm here.
Oh, never mind. I don't know why I said I'm coming. Like, I'm gonna get there anytime fucking
I'll
soon.
be there next week! I will totally help you!
I'll be there in an hour, Kenny, to pick you up off the floor. Hopefully you don't bleed out before then, you know?
Found the last one.
Extractor
I just accessed
deployed.
the over one.
Wee. Wee.
Oh,
Hi,
let me get over
Lunos.
here first.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, I got rune marrow. That's
Come
nice.
back, dude.
Oh wait, it did work very well. Never mind, it did totally work very well. I was
Even whip
wrong.
in slow motion now. I'm
I
that
thought it
slow
would-
now that the whip is going in slow motion.
It's one of those I thought it didn't work because it didn't look like the number went up, and then suddenly it like loaded for a second, and I had 30 people infected. I was like, never mind, it did work. I thought it didn't, but it did. Sometimes the effect just takes a second.
How you doing?
Oh, Nope.
She's like,
Avoid
I may be
pressure
doing
as
something,
we
I'm not
locate
really sure.
Not doing much of anything, to be honest.
Oh no, I just every once in a while I use the board.
Remember, just every once in a while also use
I
your
popped
two.
down a cage, and that's about the best I can do for y'all.
This weapon is it's one of the ones that does flippy shit.
Still shoot stuff, but the bad thing is it then takes 7 years to reload this fucking gun. Because it's this strun. And I gotta put each bullet in. And of course there's 16 of them.
She's just watching it
And I'm
slowly
slow.
put one bullet in.
The moment if you have a slow gun and get on top of that a bonus for being slow. Oh god, debuffs as city. Maybe I find a fix for that.
The fix is that you don't pick the one decree.
That's
That is
literally
not
the
a-
fix.
Extractor
You do
deployed.
not let your friends
I
pick that
didn't pick
degree.
New extraction site may now be claimed.
Technically, I don't think any of us picked it.
Sure.
Come here, pick this thing of my life. Oh wait,
Well, that's rude.
On
I
my way.
was trying to pick a
I got
thing.
it. She, oh.
Oh no!
I even get up in slow motion is the
You
painful
did. You
thing.
got up in slow motion.
Oh.
But now you need to try to move.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah. There's, oh god, 90 meters. I have to get 90 fucking meters across the goddamn map. And the bad thing is my jumps and my bullet jumps are slow, so I can't even time anything to do it right.
You do it! Wait, no! Not here! Not there!
Sure.
There, okay.
Oh, come
I
on!
didn't
I was
time to pick
picking
up
a thing.
Kenny.
I'm
Yeah, you
here.
made it here right in time.
I'm trying to pick Kenny up off the floor.
It was very rude. I was looking at my decree and what I wanted, and I picked it, and then I fell over. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, that's
That's
where you
alright.
made the mistake in looking at your decree in your Warframe.
Yo.
I switch over to
My
operator
bad.
and go invisible, and then I look at the decrees.
Like every time I try to use my 4, I accidentally hit 5 and jump out of my Warframe. I'm like, no, I have a small period of time to hit my fucking 4. Stop it.
But 3,000 damage per tick is already nice.
Yeah.
Slower. Oh, I'm gonna go down here.
Extractor
I'm doing
in
lots.
place. A new void treasure may now be extracted.
It was like, you have 4 left. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll try to hit my 4. And then it was like, nope, you hit your 5 instead. Hey, I killed 1,000
Another.
enemies. Woo, woo, woo.
Virtue,
Nice.
integrity, and courage are my
So we leave after this round or we
I
keep
can
going?
be approached,
Oh, we can leave after
but
this one.
never pushed.
Okay.
Since
Suffering.
But never
I don't.
coerced.
Poor Jinxie's trapped and just standing in
never
one
shamed.
place.
Here's to you, dreamers.
Bullied by DE so hard right now. Please help.
She's writing a very angry letter right now.
Kenny, you want to watch me slowly reload this gunner?
Yeah,
Like,
ready.
DE,
Oh,
you
there we
fucking
go.
shithead. Please don't be so unfriendly. Please give me good luck. And please, after all this, don't ban my account.
Okay.
That was beautiful. Oh, just watching her.
Like, if this was real life, I would be dead right now in the time it took me to reload this gun. Whoever I'm fighting would have just murdered me. I would be dead.
No. They wouldn't be killing you. They would die of laughter.
Wouldn't fight by default because they'd be laughing at my ass so hard they'd die.
A way out is now open to you.
Yeah, we can leave. I did my 1,000. We can. Got a bunch of progress at least, you know, and some cryotics.
Oh, joy, chaotic.
Hey, it saves it from having to do it another time.
I'm gonna have to do it another time. That's the only cryotic I have right now.
Oh, man.
Like I now have 600 cryotics to my name. Yeah, I think I needed cryotics for something. Is that hell?
Yeah, that's usually how it goes for me.
Okay, we should probably end here though. I gotta end stream now, guys. You guys have to figure out your own fun and games. Jinxie's obviously can't read her. She's obviously not streaming right now, so that's not gonna do it. I might let you guys just figure out where you want to go. Y'all can figure out where you want to go. I believe in you. You can figure it out. But thank you everyone for being here. Something's happening. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Right? Yeah, Wednesday.
Yes, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Molly turned around because I had Monday off instead of Tuesday, so my brain's like, oh right, yeah, Wednesday, yeah. To be grounded on Wednesday, hopefully. But yeah, have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.